Learn as many types of skill as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has a different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will be involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Hey, I'm Raji Boy, also known as Jake.
Sampai in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay.
Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in EGG Network. Yes, EGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining EGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So,
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on birthday study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skill as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has a different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will be involved. Want to know more? Join us at
His theory is the proper theory to go. I don't. Here he is. Everyone, give in the chat. Why don't you give a warm welcome to Ghost? Hashtag welcome Ghost, guys. Come on, I want to see in the chat. Okay, so 16 teams today. We will, of course, be talking about Wild Rift, and very interesting. We saw so many tournaments this past weekend. We have so many days, and yesterday we had a new champion. We have MJF Aces playing so well. Not sure if you watched, but let me give you a little recap of what happened. So MJF Aces, yeah, I mean they played so well the first game, and it was just interesting to see them play. And of course, it was a 2-0 win, so they didn't even drop one game.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta give that credit. I gotta give that.
yeah, I mean 2-0, not easy to do.
No,
Yeah.
not easy.
Especially
Not easy.
against a team that has also not lost during that tournament. So, you know, giving 2 straight losses to another team that hasn't lost, can't feel good.
You sure?
So, we did talk, I mean, you guys, we remember Chef, right? We remember Aki. I always talk to them about what do you think is the strongest champions in Wild Rift right now. Of course, we do know that the 100%, still 100% ban pick rate in the tournament is Corki, Oriana, and last one we have Akali.
Akali, what a familiar name.
Goes, you fought a lot of Akalis before?
Yep, and I have to say, it didn't go well.
Yeah.
It did not go well.
Not well at all.
Yeah.
Akali, that's the reason why she's always banned. And of course, talking about that, we will go into the brackets. Let me see what teams will be facing off each other. Ooh, I like the transition. Looks nice.
Looks nice.
All right, and why don't you give a rundown? What teams do you see that is familiar, or don't you see any familiar teams?
Well, I would say the ones that seems familiar to me right now is MJF Aces. Yes.
Yeah, of course, because they did win yesterday's tournament. They are the defending champions for today.
Yeah, now I can see. All right. So with the others, they're still quite unfamiliar with me, but we'll get to know them a little more after this. All right.
Yeah, all right. Of course, we'll know more. But then I also see in the bracket, very interesting, I see Finesse Phoenix, my love-hate relationship with them. If you don't know Ghost, I hate saying that name, Finesse Phoenix. I love how they play. I just don't like saying their name because Finesse Phoenix, say it 5 times fast, you can't do it.
Finesse.
Welcome back to Wild Rift Challenger Odyssey. Sorry for the little break. There was a little technical difficulty. Wild Rift Odyssey, I mean,
What to do? Accidents happen from day to day.
yeah, I mean, nothing we can stop. Sometimes things are out of your control. So thanks for sticking around. You know, we will miss you if you leave.
So yeah. So what are we having today, man? What are we having today? The fights is going on.
Yeah, it will be a best of 1 all the way to the grand finals, but grand finals will be a best of 3. So best of 3, you need to win 2, you know? So that's what's gonna happen. And the thing is, I see in the chat, Amir Putra, you said Volsky is back, MJF, they're back, Gen Z, they're back, all returned. Yes, they are in the bracket. We saw them earlier. For your information, Ghost, sorry. Gen Z, we did see them play yesterday. They played really, really well. I like how they play. And might see a return today on stream. I don't know about that. What are you interested to see? Who's your favorite character in Wild Rift right now?
Wild Rift. My favorite character right now. Currently, I'm playing Ahri right now.
Ari, yes.
Ahri, yes.
I think a lot of guys will also like Ari. You know where you are. You know who you are.
I'm saying this ability-wise, of course. But I have to say, it's one of the favorable characters in Wild Rift these days.
Yeah, it used to be the poster girl for League of Legends too.
That is true. I enjoyed their music as well. The music was fun. The music is good. I end up listening to them almost every day when he came out. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, Ari, can you count how many skins she has? I can't count because I think that's almost double-digit amount of skins that she has. Taking out the Camille and Braum, we did see Braum very strong in other matches, so fair ban. And also Oriana Alistar on the side of Namayap. Ooh, and already we see a very interesting first pick goes. We see Lulu. I haven't seen Lulu yesterday at all.
I have to say, Wow. Wow, Lulu is there.
Yeah, I mean, Lulu, such an interesting character. And of course, if I see a Lulu, I would think, maybe they go Yasuo for that, the knock up into Yasuo ulti, everything like that.
Correct.
But so far, no
So far,
Yasuo.
there's no Yasuo. No Yasuo there. But I think they're prominent to have a strength-based team right now. They want it to be more on the defensive scale. I think they want to assist Nasus. Oh, they're changing in the picks. Maybe he wants to assist the Pantheon. All right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I see Pantheon actually with the Lulu can do a lot of damage because Pantheon has that jump in with the stun.
Correct.
And Lulu can
Correct.
boom, and make I think it's called enchant or something like that.
Yes. Oh, I think so.
Yeah,
But that
and-
would be a super combo.
And on the Namayap, they have such an interesting comp right now, and I think I really like that comp. We have Gragas, which I say one of the most flexible picks. He can go top, he can go jungle, he can go mid, and he can go support. And also Rakan. If Chef was here, he would be like, oh, Rakan, yes, because he loves Rakan. He loves that going in, going out, stuff like that. And of course, we have Zed and Akali, very dual, very powerful backline assassins.
I can see that. I
Yeah.
mean, they're especially they're over here. They want to finish the game fast. From what I can see over here, they want to finish the game fast. My Namayap is truly on the offensive right now.
Yeah, and very contrasting because Jedok, they're playing pretty defensive. Aurelion Sol, Jinx, Shyvana, Pantheon, Lulu. Very defensive characters. You have Lulu that says, hey, slow down.
Slow down.
Polymorph,
Yeah.
slow. Pantheon with the shield, buying time.
Correct.
Of course, so many other things. Aurelion Sol, ulti pushes back.
Yes.
I mean, it's such a different dynamic where one is so defensive, one is so offensive.
Yes, that's what I can see. So it's gonna be a very amazing dynamic over here. I'm not sure how, but my Namayap seems like they really want this win.
Yeah, I mean, so much engaged. They have Rakan, they have the Gragas, can just go in. Of course, Corki, as usual, will do the damage. That's why he is on the top of the list of picked and banned. I did say he wasn't that high priority, and of course, he gets second pick. Caster Curse, every time I say not so good, then come back to the beta again, and
Yeah.
I think they listen to the stream and just want to make fun of me at this point. Okay, we are going into the game.
Woo-hoo. Now they are surfing. They're surfing. Everyone is surfing right now.
Yeah, I mean surfing on the side. Of
All
course.
right, Pantheon. It seems that you got your skateboard from Tony Hawk.
Yeah. I mean, really. Whenever they start, they look like they're skidding around. Of course,
Full decision. Well, we can see over here right now again. The dragon is really trying his best.
Yeah.
He's trying his best right now. Trade with Akali, but Akali seems to be taking this hit and run, over and over again. All right.
yeah, I mean, actually, we see a first blood on the bottom lane. I think Quirky tried to dive the Pantheon. You can see that he died under the turret of Pantheon. So Pantheon, actually, I thought he was losing the lane really bad, but he will survive. And Rakan tries to go in for a gang, but he will be escaped. He'll be fine.
Escape again, and Jinx is. Oh! Before I could even commentate on that, there's another kill.
There's so much action happening, right? And you said, Namayap, they're being so aggressive. You see, even Corky went for the tower dive early, but of course didn't get the tower dive.
Yeah.
And Gragas went for the tower, gets Aurelion Sol, and already pretty even on the side. But of course, Namayap, they have pressured the Aurelion Sol with no farm, so they will have that slight goal advantage.
Correct. I can see over here. But it's interesting over here as well, even though we thought that Jeduk T1, they would go on the defensive, but no, actually they are quite offensive right now. They're actually going forward. And I'm just perplexed by this, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Like, I would also think that they would play a little safer, farm the items for Jinx, farm the items for Aurelion Sol. But I think they saw the aggressiveness from Mayet, and they're like, wait, we have to match this aggressiveness or we'll just lose out on tempo of the game.
That's correct. You know, they gotta get that momentum there. Yeah.
And also, they did swap the bottom and top lane, and right now, talking about it, we see actually,
There's two dragons in the middle, and then they're chasing Zed. Boom!
that's a nice kill.
Yeah.
I mean, the two dragon team up onto Zed. He did try to escape flashing, but ultimately the Aurelion Sol will catch him on the retreat, and that is another kill going onto the side of Jeduk.
Fascinating, Jeduk. Fascinating.
See, we see another gang at the top. Shyvana still in the dragon form.
All right. Oh! And Jinx gets the kill. Money in the back.
Yep, with the nice snipe from the ult too. So already solo, but you know, say ADC, you want this goal? Sure. Shoot the ulti.
Yep.
Nice. And what Dragon just spawned when Corky died. So we will now see what happens.
Okay, so we now got a dragon in the middle, and we can see Rakan and Gragas is trying to take the first dragon right now.
Yeah, and Aurelion one more in the Ignite.
Oh, and he survives. He survives. Lulu is taking a brave decision over there.
Pantheon out comes in. Oh, look at that jump into the back line. Rakan will go down, but they will get the dragon instead. And but then what will they pay? Look at Gragas, he will flash away. Yeah, I mean, they're just gonna survive. Corky will just throw the bombs, and they do get the dragon, so that is not too much bad on the side.
Yes.
Oh, look at Jinx. She's
Jinx is getting it again. Jinx is getting it again.
Oh, look at
Pantheon is getting. All right.
Oh my God.
Oh, 2 kills.
Oh, he doesn't get the set. Oh, but of course, Shyvana with the cleanup.
Okay. Shyvana comes and saves the day.
Great, that will deal so much damage. But you can see Corky is still farming at bottom, no problem. So he's gonna get that gold and the items.
Yes. He's trying there. He's trying to get on the ranks, but he will be there for his friends. Sure.
Yep.
All right. And now we are seeing that Lulu and Jinx is clashing up, and Aurelion Sol again with Zed is fighting again in the middle. Oh, you can see that. They want to get the White Rift. They want to get
the Rift Herald.
The Rift Herald.
Yep, and actually flashing from the Rakan.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, they actually steal the Rift Herald, but then
Rakan just stole it.
Yeah, will they fight for the Shyvana at the back line? Will jump into the back and will get Gragas. He will go down, and also they're chasing the Akali Zed, jumping around the map. But Jinx, he's on the killing spree. He doesn't look like he's gonna stop. Triple kill for the Jinx. Rampage. Oh my
God damn it, man. God damn it. I'm speechless not now. I'm speechless. Woo!
I mean, Rakan, you look really good. He stole the Rift Herald, so like, oh man, like that looked bad for Jeduk. But Jinx, he was untouched at the back, so he just went with the machine gun, and everyone went down. Whew.
And Zed right now trying to claim revenge. He's hasting towards top. And now all of them is over there right now, and just leaving Akali just right there. But Akali is just okay. All right, hiding behind there. Oh, slain Pantheon.
Yeah, I mean Pantheon, he thought, oh, I could 1v1 Akali. Then from the back you see Gragas and Jinx. She's back here. Don't forget how strong she is. Oh, that was really close for Akali. He had to ulti away.
She kept her ulti just for that escape.
Yep.
The nerve. The nerve.
Yeah, if not, she would have burned the flash. So, goodness gracious. Nice play coming in. I mean, if he didn't have that, he could have actually died because Jinx could flash also. I mean,
see Gragas over there making an ulti. What a disrespect. Whoa! And Lulu is trying to survive but dead. And then, woo!
Yeah, I mean, just so clean coming from the side.
Oh my God.
We said they're going to be so aggressive, and that's how aggressive they are. Four-man just running. Gragas with ulti. I didn't think that he was like, wait, that's a weird ulti, but at the same time, just go in.
And we're seeing again another fight. And with Rift Herald is currently pushing tower right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't get the full
damage
efficiency of the Rift Herald because I think they didn't know that everyone was at bottom lane. They thought it was going to be free tower, but of course when they come, already so look at the back, look at the big star.
Big star is coming up.
He won't hit one, but the ulti won't land, and Pantheon will fly in.
Okay, we don't see it. Okay. And Shyvana died.
I mean, shut down that. Akali didn't even die. She survived again. With little HP. And if she burned the flash earlier, she would have survived. But now she uses the flash to escape. But dragon will be started by Jeduk.
Okay. Jeduk is trying to claim the dragon. This time for Jeduk.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, Mounted Dragon is slain on the side of Jeduk, so they didn't get stolen this time. They steal the Rift Herald. They did steal the first dragon, but of course the first dragon the second dragon will go to Jeduk.
Yeah. But Might Namaya right now is currently on the defensive side. But now, okay, Rakan is starting. Rakan is inting right now. Okay.
Okay. See at the side here, Cortita's going.
That is coming in. All right.
Nice stun from the Rinso.
All right. Okay, there's another kill over there. Oh, with Jinx out. Okay, the dragon is trying to get the kill. He kills Rakan, and then he's trying to go in, but he doesn't want to go in yet. Okay.
Yeah, they get the Rakan, so that's like good enough for the side of Jeduk. And now, you see Akali. But she's underwater. She doesn't know that.
Okay.
And she's going to get jumped on.
Seems that Lady Luck is not smiling, but he escaped. And then she comes again, and she wants to claim Jinx. But no, it starts.
Big damage.
Oh my God.
I think Orlando with the barrier, he will survive and
what a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, have that split push with Corky, and of course they're going to take another tower. But Pantheon here will survive a little bit damage. ulti coming in.
Oh,
He won't
Pantheon is trying hard.
survive.
Oh my god.
He won't survive.
He was
Lulu
slain.
did. Yeah, Lulu did try. It's gonna back, make it safe. Don't want to rush things.
Yes. I can see that they're trying to play safe right now. I can see that they're trying to save up their lives because right now currently the kill count is 14 versus 9. So I think that they don't want to make irreversible decisions that will result into failure. Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do right now for both parties.
I agree. On the side, I think the later this game goes, it should favor Jeduk because Jinx, we all know it's a very, very strong late game hyper carry. Well, her issue is she needs time to get all 4 items for her to activate. But Corki, he's just great all around, the start, the middle, and the late.
Yeah.
And of course, Akali, if given opportunity, can kill whoever. That's why I think Lulu was a good pick because Akali can't really assassinate someone if Lulu is there to polymorph her.
Correct.
And also engage on the orange soul.
Okay.
Knockout, right?
But with the golden skin. Okay.
Golden skin, yeah.
The golden skin there. All right. Pantheon get the slay. And
Another
after
golden
that,
skin
Another
coming.
golden skin over there. And Gragas escaped and dashed through the border.
And
wow.
while all of that was happening, Zed took the inhibitor turret. So
What
they
a
have
nice
no more.
backdoor.
Actually, they're going in for the Jinx, but look at the damage. That's one. She's gonna walk into another one. She's gonna get the Akali. No, Akali with the reverse kill, and we will see that she survives.
Oh my god! How in the earth that they did that?
Oh, Pantheon ulti will
Pantheon
come.
comes again, rush again in the middle, and there's nothing.
Yeah, there is nothing. Zed just shadows away, and he will escape. No issue
No
there.
issue. You got bluffed by my shadow, my man.
Yep. And of course, I thought Jinx was gonna kill everyone. She got that passive, her get excited. Where every time she gets a kill or assist, she has that increased movement speed, increased attack speed.
Yes.
And I thought she was gonna kill Akali, but Akali just said nah, and just killed her.
All right. Because Akali can go more faster than that. It seems like the passive doesn't working that much for her. Right, Aurelion Sol again trying to protect his tower. He's determined to not let his tower being taken away.
Yeah.
I can see that. But now we can see that Shyvana and Lulu is going ahead to the dragon.
Yeah, dragon. Nobody on the side of Mayhem actually is near even the dragon pit. Now they're going towards
it. And why is it that Jeduk is going away from the dragon? Is it because they want to save Pantheon from Zed?
I think they're trying to catch Zed out, but I think this is a mistake. Mayhem will just get a free dragon.
Yeah.
They're so distracted and just. All right, we will go and see the stats on the screen. Oh wait, we are gonna go for a wait again.
Or another break again?
No, not break.
Nah.
Because we have to wait for the stats, you know.
Okay.
I mean, that was a very, very fast. I mean, we didn't expect the game to end so quickly because they were just fighting for dragons.
But I just thought that maybe Might Namayap was making the right decision. They're trying to go on the offensive. They know that they're gonna pick up Lulu. They know but they know we're gonna strike this. We're gonna go in this. Zed is going to take the back door. And there they are. They struck the win.
Yeah, I mean, so quickly, Zed just at the back and of course, just ended the game when there's no one defending. Of course, guys, I see your comments. We have slight interruptions. My apologies. I thought that Jinx would have dealt the most damage in the game, but look at that. Akali actually dealt the most damage in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Jinx was close, Corki was close, but Akali, calm, very calm, cool and collected.
Calm and
He
collected.
gets that.
Okay. Very good name. Very good name. Very, very good name choice.
Yeah, calm. I mean, Fox also in the Jinx played very well. But of course, I mean, just fair play too. It's already close game for NeonFaith. They do take the win. And now also, I got to say that we'll go to break and sadly we will have to. I know. Yeah. I'm getting confused right now.
We're getting confused, man. It was a fight. We did not know that it's going to end like that. While everybody's trying to take the dragon, while everybody is competing with one another, Zed, with such sense of victory that he wants to get the cup for himself, he goes straight to the Nexus.
All right. Oh yeah, we have the replay ready? All right, we will go to the replay. Play that nice transition. We can see replays coming up, and this is when the Zed thought he was fine.
This is the one. All right.
Double dragon.
Double dragon duo. Triple D. Well, triple D on that kill.
Of course, the slide coming from Jinx, and we see the dragon. They're fighting at Pantheon ulti.
And after that, stuns on Rakan. And after that, Rakan amazingly made another stun over there. And then Pantheon chases Gragas, but then again they're distracted. They want to chase Corki. Pantheon leaves away. I don't know why is he making that decision, and he comes again. Wah, balik kampung nampaknya. And then after that, gets into, and then Zed. Why? Zed is coming.
He killed the Pantheon, killing spree, and this is going to end the game.
Yeah. At this point, everybody was so discombobulating because everybody's there and not seeing Zed is currently targeting the Nexus turret with his fans. Oh my god.
If you saw at the bottom of the screen earlier, Odyssey was trying to back and Rakat hit him with the nice first kill, stopped him from backing.
Yes, that is right. Okay, but unfortunately, Jadut did not see that. Jadut was so focused with the other four, and they just disregarded the Zed.
Yep. That was unfortunate, but of course, congratulations to
Congratulations.
Namayak.
Yep.
And guys, I have to tell you some bad news. We will be going to the break and we will be cutting the stream off. Slight technical difficulties today. Very sorry, guys. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. We have more tournaments. Please come back. I'll miss you if you don't. All right. So, Thank you so much for coming today. And
thank you very much, guys. Peace.
You getting nothing, Joker.
Get down.
Clock's ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older. So sober, alone, look. You getting my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain. You causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder. You getting nothing, Joker.
Get down.
Welcome to Wild Rift. The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on birthday study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skills. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will get involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Hey, I'm Noisy Boy, also known as Jake.
Standby in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game.
Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in eGG Network. Yes, eGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining eGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped EGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I'm in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer, as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on birthday study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skills. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends. Because everyone has different ideas. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will be involved. Want to know more? Join us at
ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older. So sober, alone, look, you get in my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wild Rift Challenger Odyssey. My name is NeonFaith.
And I am Chef.
His name's Chef.
My name's Chef.
So, of course, Wild Rift Challenger Odyssey is organized by IRL Asia, and we are partnered with
Yes, and we are actually sponsored by Inch Theory and with the co-sponsors Feng Chia Sunway and PayX.
Yep. Last game you saw, we had a very, very interesting draft. Whew.
Yeah, I was not expecting, especially from the start, there was already a very new draft. We actually saw the first pick, Lulu, and even me personally, I didn't know where she was going to go because, as you know, we've also seen Lulu being able to go either top lane or support.
Yeah, definitely. Lulu, right? When you play her in Wild Rift, she tends to be very, very interesting to watch because it's not the usual Lulu where you can point and click polymorph. You have to actually land a skill shot where it's AoE on the ground. So that's why Lulu's a little bit more different than in the regular League of Legends.
Yeah, on the other side, we had Mai Namaya. They do have a more conventional draft, going with the Akali, going with the Zed. And of course, I've said before, the double assassin is so strong, especially Akali. And it looks like we might be going to get into the brackets to see who is going to be up in the top 8.
Yeah, why am I repeating the same thing? I'm getting confused. But of course, we have Kowalski Esports and Sinak Calvary at the top, and also we have GSG Esports and Caballero Rises.
Yeah, Caballero Rises so strong. We saw them yesterday, had a great performance. And on the other side, we have Sinak WR main going to be up against the last game's winners, Mai Namayap. And right below, we have Affinity Esports versus Finesse Phoenix. Your favorite team, but not your favorite team to pronounce.
Yeah. Finesse Phoenix, my love and hate relationship with them will continue to the ends of time. When I'm an 80-year-old man drinking teh tarik on the porch, I would say, curse that name. Finesse
Yeah,
Phoenix.
you'll be telling your grandkids, back in my day, this name is so hard to pronounce, kids.
Yeah, it will be a story for the ages. Of course, we are going to be watching the Kowalski Esports against Sinak Calvary. So I'm very excited to see. We did see both of them on stream before, so this is not their first time on the big stage.
Yeah, and let's go back into the draft, the last game. That last game seemed really, really close. Both teams were even in gold leads. Both teams were not really even in kills, but the gold leads and the objectives were also even, with both teams having a dragon apiece.
You can see the kill differences for both sides were so drastic, but the goal was practically even.
Yeah, and it really shows how strong Mai Namaya were in the game, but I think right now we might get into the pick and bans, and with the power of Spider-Man, I will also get the information on the bans.
He's a smart guy, Peter Parker,
Alright, we have the bans here. Team Hulawski, they will be picking, Team Hulawski, they will be banning Oriana and Braum. And on the other side, Sinat Cavalry, they will be banning the Alistar and Corki. Very interesting bans again. I feel like the bans now, they've been shifting more towards banning more of the tankier supports rather than the Akali or the Corki even sometimes.
Of course, you will still see Akali will be first pick because she's that strong in the meta. But I think the Braum ban is very reasonable because Braum, we saw so many times people just focus the Braum and he just doesn't die. He's so tanky with the passive of his W, with his shield, and with the CC potential with his ulti. That's why that's the strength lying in Braum.
Yeah, and of course, again, a surprise pick. We finally see another misfortune. We did see a misfortune pick. Was it yesterday?
No, it was the day before.
The day before yesterday. Yeah, Wolf played. They played really well, so much damage. We rarely get to see a misfortune in this game. And on the other side, we see another surprise pick. One of your favorite junglers in the game, one of your favorite characters in the game, Olaf, and another rare pick. One of the league's poster girl, I must say, Ahri.
Yeah, Ahri still very strong in the meta because of that charm. If you get hit with the charm, the damage you take from magic damage is increased exponentially. So if you get hit by that Akali, and Ahri charms you, you will die instantly because it increases magical damage. And of course, I'm really interested to see if they will go with Draven. I thought they would because that would be the first Draven we see in the tournament.
Yeah, another rare pick, but it looks like they're going to go with the Kai'Sa and one of my favorite champions this entire game, Rakan. Amazing utility all around, strong in every stage of the game, early, late game, even the mid game, and so strong, especially trying to get the objectives. And on the other side as well, we have another Lulu pick. It seems like Lulu right now is being favored compared to another support, maybe Leona.
I'm surprised. Lulu didn't seem like a very high priority when I thought about it, but apparently to these teams that Lulu is that strong pick that they seek out.
Yeah, and it really shows how dynamic the meta game right now for Wild Rift is. Yesterday, we saw different picks. The day before, we saw different picks. And today, again, different picks. And the last pick for the side of Sinat Cavalry, they will be going with the Jarvan jungle. I really love the Jarvan, man. So strong in teamfights.
So Jarvan, that is a character which actually does have a counter towards Olaf because we do know Olaf has that unstoppable force that happens. He can't be CC'd. But that doesn't mean you can't run through walls. So when Jarvan hits his Cataclysm, he will be trapped inside an unwalkable wall.
Yeah, so far both teams, they look like they have a really balanced draft, both balanced in the team fight, both balanced in the early game and late game. It doesn't look like each team has a significant lead, especially in early on. So it'll probably rely on the big fights that will be coming for the objectives.
I agree. Jarvan also with the MF will have that combo potential when everyone is stuck in the Cataclysm. They will get hit by the MF ulti, and we saw how much damage bullet time can deal to a team if they are clumped up together.
Yeah, and I'm also interested to see how well the Ahri will do since we rarely get to see Ahri, almost never. I don't think we've seen the Ahri in the past few days. We usually see they go for the Oriana, they go for the Gragas, even the Yasuo is more picked than the Ahri right now, and looking like a very interesting game gonna be coming from both sides.
I agree. The thing is, I thought they wouldn't synergize that well, but we will synergize. Of course, we will be going into the game on the left. We will have Kowalski eSports on the blue team, and on the right, we will have Sinat Cavalry on the red team.
Yeah, and already as you see, Team Hulawski, very hard to pronounce. I think that's my least favorite team to pronounce right now, but I just love their draft. They have the Rakan. Of course, every time we see a Rakan, they're going to go for the aggressive mid play, but it looks like Sinat Cavalry, they're hiding in the bush. They're trying to ambush the Ahri right now, and it looks like Ahri will get away just slightly, but she'll take a lot of damage against this Gragas mid.
Yeah, and of course, this is the first time you will see Gragas mid, and I said he's such a high flexible pick, so
yeah, and one day, since you say he's so flexible, I want to see him in the AD carry role one day, man. No. I have to pray. I just want to see Gragas AD carry. Please do it.
No, you're gonna ruin my credibility. Don't play Gragas ADC. I know he is flexible, but please, for my sake at least, for my sanity, don't play AD Gragas.
Yeah, and this bot lane is we've never seen his matchup yet so far with the Lulu support and the misfortune up against Rakan and Kai'Sa. I feel like this bot side and this top side both look pretty even, but we don't really know since we haven't really seen the matchup so often.
Yeah, I agree, but Olaf, you can see, will have that faster clear on the jungle just because he is the Olaf. He will get his level 3. Lulu is you can see majority of the time helping out the Jarvan, and he's still not faster than the Olaf. So this just shows how quick of a jungler, how efficient Olaf is in the jungle. That's why I love him so much.
Yeah, and also allows situations like these where the support does not have to support the jungle and is able to roam. As you see, Rakan already trying to get a little bit of damage onto the Gragas, and already at the start, Hulowski is going to get hit with the 3-man gank, but not successful for the side of Sinek Cavalry.
Kaisa is lucky he didn't get hit with the what's that called?
Polymorph?
No, the pole and drag.
The pole and drag, yes.
Yeah, that's what players do call it, the pole and drag. So he was lucky that he did learn his flash, so that is a flashless Kaisa at the bottom lane. So they might look for a return gank if they hadn't hit, I can't speak English, ladies and gentlemen, if they can't hit the Cataclysm onto the Kaisa, he will be stuck in there for a long time.
Yeah, and Kaisa was really low on HP right there. She already taken the honey fruit, and ladies and gentlemen, please eat your fruits and vegetables, but in this case, that was not enough for the side of Kaisa.
He really likes his fruits and vegetables, guys, so I gotta agree, gotta eat your fruits and vegetables. Also, wait, Ari actually misses the charm, wanted to hit Gragas, but he already back. So that's not a big issue.
Yeah, again, we're gonna see another slower pace games. Both teams, they're just trying to farm out. They're not trying to engage. They're probably waiting for the next dragon. As we saw before, the dragons are so important. Even the last game, it seemed like it was pretty even as both teams had one dragon for each side, but the first dragon, so far, we've seen every game that we've watched, the first dragon always spells the victory for the team that gets that dragon.
I agree. It's hard to say that dragon isn't important because it is, but at the same time, if you spend too much time playing around the dragon, you don't get other objectives like the towers. That has importance too.
Yeah, and Sinek Cavalry playing so aggressive. They're already grouping up 4 men just to kill this one Akali right here. They're so scared of the Akali. You've seen her damage. Her damage is so much. She can literally one-shot all the carries, all the supports in the game, and incredible play.
Actually, she will go in with the ulti, and she has a Shroud to stay inside, but she will be shown by the Lulu, and she will not burn away from the rebuff. As I said, Lulu is indirect counter to Akali because you can see her in the Shroud, and they will just miss the first turret blip by about 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, really proactive plays coming from Sinek Cavalry. They really wanted to get that kill. Really unfortunate that they didn't get that kill since it was just one hit away, but they end up getting the tower for it. And it looks like it's both a 50-50 trade for each team's getting each dragon, but Sinek Cavalry do get the slight edge for the first turret kill.
And also, you can see that Akali will have a very late back, so she will not join the dragon fight immediately. But of course, Rakan is already aggressive, placing the wards now, and they won't be able to deward it currently. They don't have that sweeper available, and they will be starting it up on the side of Sinang.
Yeah, Sinang already grouping up, trying to be in position, pulling out the dragon, making sure there's no way for Hulowski to come from behind with the fire fruit. Do you call that the fire fruit or the blast fruit?
The blast fruit, we call it the blast fruit because it blasts you with.
Yeah, definitely. And Hulowski is actually the one starting. They're going to take initiative of this dragon, but as we see already, the fight is starting with the nice charm coming from Rakan, but it looks like both teams are both really low, and the side of Hulowski, they're also really low, and it looks like the first blood will be on the side of Hulowski as the Akali does pick off the Jarvan.
Yeah, and of course the fight will continue. The side of Hulowski, they are really low. I don't think they want to fight this. MF is empowered with Lulu, but she's actually walking into 2 assassins. Ari just wasn't there to land the charm, but she actually walked into Fog of War there, and that could have been very dangerous. And because of that, Sinak, they're pretty chunked. And Akali, look at her, she's going in with the ulti. She will hit onto 1, she will go back in. She will almost kill 2 on the side. Lulu was the 1 HP with a W coming in from the Ari. Will save her, and of course Vera, again, one more time, will survive with that 20 HP surviving.
Yeah, and both teams look really low. I couldn't tell what's actually going to happen that whole entire fight, but Akali made amazing play. Didn't give a damn about who was there. There were 4 people. She just went straight in and got 2 kills and allowed Hulowski to get that free dragon, the first dragon, very important, the Mountain Dragon. If you guys didn't know, Mountain Dragon does give you extra shielding that was skill based on your max HP.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see how Sinak actually deal with that because I think there was a misplay coming from the misfortune. She walked into 3 people. She actually got chunked a little bit by the Akali, so that made them a little wary to fight. And Akali just saw her opportunity with the ult, gets 2 of them with the ulti, killing MF straight out, and then also Lulu will eventually die to Ari. So that was a very worthwhile trade on the side of Hulowski, and now they are fighting over the Rift Herald.
Yeah, the Rift Herald, even though it's a pretty important objective, it doesn't seem so important as getting a Rift Herald only really just amounts to like a single tower at most, usually for the most part. But But even with this goal lead, the 2K goal lead, it looks like Sinak will be down a little bit, and a great engage coming from Rakan, going to the backline, getting the knockups, and Kaisa does get the kill onto the Jarvan.
Well, that fight was so interesting because everyone was so distracted by the Rakan that they just left Jarvan all alone in the Rift Herald, and he does die. And Rakan does, as we said, so slippery. He does escape so quickly, and with no problem, he does survive. And of course, Rift Herald going down, and they're actually going to take the mid tower too.
And they haven't even spawned the Rift Herald yet, and they're probably saving it for a push, maybe for the top side, since the top side first turret has not been taken yet. And a great fight coming from Hulawski. They did get the objective, and that's why I love Rakan, man. Rakan is so strong, especially in its early games. There are no champions that can burst him down from the side of Sinak Cavalry.
And also, you can see that Fiora, he's actually not that comfortable right now against the Akali. Akali will have that damage lead. And if you can see the items on the side for Akali, I want to see what she has already gotten. So she has already gotten her Liandry's, a very particular first pick actually for Akali to get. But of course, with the large rod, she has the damage. And Fiora only has a Trinity, so sure she has that first Q damage that will hit from the Chin, but other than that, the damage will go all to Akali's favor.
Yeah, and what do you, since you say that it's a very peculiar pick, what do Akalis usually go for as the first item, do you think?
Well, they usually go for Oblivion Orbs. If I'm not wrong, it's called Oblivion Orbs. I can't remember what's the full item called, but yeah, I mean, everyone should know what I mean by the Oblivion Orb. It's the Magic Pen. They will also go for the Gunblade. That's usually what I would go for, but I think the reasoning right now is because you have Gragas, you have Lulu, you have Jarvan, so they can get increased HP from Lulu's out. Plus, it's just naturally tanky, so Liandry's will help with that burn max HP damage.
Yeah, and as you know, you don't have to go the same build every single game, and Hulawski already trying to get this top tower. Look at the Rift Herald, still so healthy, probably going to get a little bit more damage to the top side if Sinak Cavalry does not deal with this Rift Herald right now.
Yeah, and they will actually just deal with the Rift Herald. Hopefully he will not get another charge in, because another charge in will deal a lot of damage, but the minions are helping on the side of Sinak. They won't allow the Rift Herald, or we call her Shelly, to... I mean, do you know Rift Herald is a girl?
Oh, I did not know that.
Well, now you know. Rift Herald, her name is Shelly.
Wow, I thought Shelly was the name of maybe like Scuttle Crab or maybe, I don't know. But man, the Warrior universe, they do have very weird names. Like my favorite name, of course, is Gromp. The big frog on the other side of East Jungle gives a lot of XP, a lot of gold, and it looks like Sinak Cavalry again trying to group up. They're just looking for a fight right now, but they're not going to be able to find one.
Yeah, I mean, Fiora has run away from Rakan. She can't really kill him. She doesn't have that damage even with the Trinity. And of course, they're just going to split push on the side of Velocity. They see, oh, Dragon is coming up. Let's shove the waves in, and we will go for the Dragon. So this will benefit Hulawski, because you think, oh, you're just going to fight for the Dragon, but look at that whole wave being lost at top tower. Fiora will try to catch it, but at this time, when she goes to catch it, Dragon will spawn, and Hulawski will be ready near the Dragon Pit.
Yeah, really great macro plays coming from the side of Hulawski. They know that this Dragon will be in their favor, since they're way much stronger with that gold lead. And of course, Sinak Cavalry have to make the hard decision. As you can see, Fiora will be trying to get this top farm, and probably they're going to try to fight this Dragon, the 4v5, but... And great engage coming from Jarvan right there.
Yeah, I mean, look at the backline, look at Rakan going in, but the bullet time will hit onto 3, and Olaf will burn the GA. The other person will also burn the GA. Fiora will run away in the backline. She will get the kill. Akali will run away, get a double kill.
So much
oh,
damage.
look at Akali. She's going to get another one. Oh, Fiora will survive with the ripples. But Akali, I mean, Ari, oh my god, they all A. Everyone's such an A name. And of course, they will get the dragon at the same time. Ari will finish up the kills on the side, and they do get the Ocean Dragon.
That's why Akali is so strong, man. Look at that damage, just going in the middle of 3-4 people and just getting the kills. And even if she traded her life, Ari was there, able to finish off the last 2. Incredible play coming from Hulawski, and they also get the second dragon of the game, already propelling themselves with a 7k goal lead, now 8k goal lead, and they're looking really good for the side of Hulawski. Sinak Cavalry right now, I don't know what they're going to do here. Do you think they're going to be able to fight for this Baron?
They have to, because if they give up this Baron, they just lose the game, because the lead will be too huge for a side like with Akali, with Kaisa. You see how much they fight, and remember Olaf, we saw that Olaf 1v1 Yasuo last time he was played, so that's how strong they can get. So if they give this Baron up, I don't think there is a way for Sinak to come back. They need to at least steal the Baron at the very minimum, or like Western G style, get the comeback from the Baron.
Yeah, your favorite team, Western G, with the comebacks. But it looks like Sina Cavalry is dead.
Look at bottom. Akali is gonna go for the Fiora. Probably can get the 1v1 kill. Okay.
Just barely escaped.
Escaped.
And it looks like Sina Cavalry also trying to get in position to prevent the side of Hulawski from Baroning. But it doesn't look like Hulawski wants to Baron at all, man. They don't need to Baron right now. They don't have to risk anything since they're already so ahead. They're already so ahead in items, they're so ahead in levels, and they're also ahead, of course, in the Dragons as well.
They can just split push Sinak right now because nobody can deal with Ari. Nobody can deal with Akali. And actually, to be fair, no one can deal with Olaf too because he's just that strong. Maybe Fiora could deal with Olaf. Maybe, but that's just a very big maybe. So I'm interested to see how Kowalski plays this. They could play it very slow, very safe, or they could force the fight at the Baron because they know they are that much stronger and maybe they want to end the game quickly.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm actually super surprised at how this game actually turned out. It looked like Sina Cavalry. It looked like Sina Cavalry as I was almost interrupted by a fight that was going to happen, but it looks like Fiora got away. Sina Cavalry's team, they're so reliant on getting the team fight. You saw their engages really, really good, but Hulawski just has so much brute force as we have like an Olaf running at you. We have an Akali just going to the back line with no fear, and you see again, they have to spend the Zhonyas on the Jarvan, and Jarvan does not escape. Amazing pickoff coming from the side of Hulawski, and it looks like Fiora is trying to harass the Akali a little bit, but there's no way she can harass the Akali right now. Akali is so strong. Hulawski, they're also already going to start with the Baron, and it looks like this Baron is going to be free.
No, they won't have smite on the side of Sinak, so they can't contest for this. And also, Jarvan was being a little greedy, not expending the flash to escape there, thinking that, oh, Lulu's here, I could probably get the out and flagpole away, and doesn't happen. But actually, a turn of events right now. Akali is actually getting forced away from the Fiora, but of course, burn out the end, a flash coming in. I think this was a big mistake. Now a flash coming in, and that was really nice coming from Akali. Didn't even need the second proc of her ulti. Goes in with the kill, and of course, played around in a shroud.
Yeah, that fight looked really close as we saw the power of Akali. Even if you get that engage, even if she's low on HP, she's so slippery with the shroud, not able to see her without any true sight. They needed the Lulu to be there to be able to reveal her, but great play coming from Hulawski's Akali player, Chris too.
And Rakan right now, he is going to be the front and center of the engage because, of course, Olaf, you really want to run it down because he's at the bottom lane. He wants to force people and wants to say, hey, you want to 1v1 me? And he can just run down towers. So MF knows that if she stays on the tower, she will die. So at this point, they can't even defend the towers, and Dragon is coming up on the side of Wolski, but they might not even want to go for it. They can actually just force Snak to come to them, and once again we see Akali will try to threaten the Fiora under tower.
Yeah, this Baron buff pressure is so strong coming from the side of Hulawski. Every lane is being pushed in. Sina can't even leave their base right now, especially with the Baron buff minions, and it looks like Sina, and it looks like Hulawski, I mean, they have to walk all the way down to the Dragon since it's spawning right now, and it looks like Sina, they don't want to give them a free fight and try to engage but does not get it.
And just look at Olaf, he will solo the Dragon away, and because just of the pressure of the cannon minions from that Baron buff, they had to give it the tier 2 away, and even Fiora being there didn't really help.
Yeah, man, Hulawski, they're already propelling their lead. They don't even need the team to be in Dragon since the Olaf is so strong, able to solo the Dragon right now, and already Hulawski gonna get the first in-hip turret, and they'll be spawning super minions for the bottom side.
And already the top turret will go down. Look at the cannon, he will take it away, and Akali will try to run away, but remember she has a second prong ulti and goes in. Rise ripples coming in from Fiora, and that will secure the kill. You time me correctly and you will not die. But of course at the same time, Gragas is looking on the fight onto Rakan. He's really low, but at the same time cannot be saved by Kaisa. Kaisa actually holding on to her heal, doesn't want to save her team. But look at Ari, she's in no man's land, but she has the ulti, she can run away. The blaster, she's looking at it. Oh, let me get that. Lulu with the ult will bring him to it, and Kaisa is there actually. They will actually try to fight this out. He's so tanky, but Kaisa is so strong, but they opt to not fight. Of course, Olaf, you can see he's unstoppable. He will try to run away. He low HP, flashing away. He will burn away, and in the flash coming, the whole team at the side here. And Kaisa and Ari, they will try to get a pick-off kill. They will come in. Kaisa with the big damage. She has ulti, jumps to the back line. She will get the Lulu one more hit inside, and GA will proc. And look at Ari. She's going in. She's getting all the kills. Double kill. And now they will finish out the Jarvan. And once again, he goes into the golden stasis just to buy a little bit of time with the flash. And oh, actually, he does get away.
I was just about to say, man, great pickoffs coming from the side of Sinek Cavalry. It looks so good at the start, but Pulowski, they were just, it seemed like they were playing around with their food, just trying to run away. It looked so good when Olaf died, it looked so good when Rakan died, it looked so good when Akali got picked off, but the damage coming from the side of Pulowski, way too much from the Kai'Sa, from the Ahri, and it's looking like it's going to be the end for this game for the side of Pulowski. Pulowski looking really strong, they already took all the towers, they botakkan the base already. Now Sina, they can't even defend their base right now. All the super minions is going to run it down the turret, they don't even have to push.
Yeah, they see Baron has spawned, and you can see the trap they have laid at the top side jungle already. They have abandoned that trap, but they were actually looking if anyone was going to run in early to check for any wards and ward up the Baron. But of course, you can see Rakan still staying around. He wants to make sure that no one gets a free ward into the Baron pit.
Yeah, he's like basically being his team's ward, you know, free ward, and right now it's also a free ward that can knock up and stun with that engage and trying to keep the Jarvan out of the pit as they're trying to make Sinak think, are they starting Baron? Are they going to be Baroning right now? But either way, both lanes, every lane right now is going to be pushed in for the side of Pulowski.
This is very difficult for Sina because they have to defend top, they have to defend mid, they have to defend bottom, or else they will lose to minions. And at that time, we will call them winions if they win the game. But look at Olaf and Kai'Sa just dealing the damage onto the Baron so quickly. It will go down, just two people. And Sina, they're relegated into the back of their base. And actually Ahri, she's gonna die here. But Rakan comes in with the hero like earlier. Ghost said, your Rakan, your friend, he will be saving you in your time of need. You need that 1,000 ringgit loan, he got you covered, my boy. And Rakan right now will come in and just charm everyone with his good looks. Lulu will out herself trying to survive, but it doesn't matter. Ahri will be godlike. Also, Rakan slaying the Lulu rampage, and this will be the game for Pulowski.
Yeah, man, great plays coming from the side of Pulowski. They did not give up a single lead, not a single objective. They propelled their lead with the double Barons and amazing play. So many fights looked so good, especially in the later stages of the game as Sina Cavalry got to some pickoffs, but the damage was too much for the side of Pulowski right there.
Yeah, I mean, the damage from the Ahri, the damage from the Kai'Sa. It looked like the fight was lost. Olaf propped the GA at the same, but Kai'Sa come in with the Eldritch Rain, hit onto 4. Ahri also with her Spirit Fairies will hit everyone, and just the damage, raw damage from Ahri and Kai'Sa just turned the fight completely.
Man, that game was a mouthful though. So many great fights, so many. We thought some of the times, I mean, the game can be turned back in the momentum. But right now, we're gonna be looking into the stats of the last game to see who dealt the most damage, who got the most gold.
Yeah, we can see on the side MVP, as I said, Akali always in the backline fighting for that damage, and who really almost for items. Actually, she went a little defensive with the randomly because she knew that she was getting almost killed by the Fiora a few times. So she's like, all right, let me get that randomly. You can't really kill me now because I take less damage from crits. Also, that will help against the MF that has built IE. And you can see the itemization is pretty standard for Kai'Sa, really standard for Ahri, but the SVP Fiora.
Yeah, and Fiora did get some great pickoffs on the, like she almost got the pickoff on the Ahri at the end, but she did get some pickoffs on the Akali. And as we see there, honestly, I also was about to say that the MVP, you saw the goal that Akali had. Ahri also had just a little bit below, and Kai'Sa as well. As you can see, the damage is very spread out again with the carries. As Olaf he wasn't really in many fights. He was mainly dealing with the objectives, getting the dragons, getting the barons. But on the other side, we also see the damage not even close to the side to compare even to the side of Pulowski.
You can see that MF did try in the team fights with the ultis, but it just wasn't enough. He wasn't at that peak where bullet time would deal that massive damage we see. Couldn't combo with the Jarvan because it was just all over the place. Rakan could get out, Kai'Sa could get out, Ahri could get out, Akali could get out. They all had dashes to get out of the area. So Cataclysm really didn't do much for that game.
Yeah, and really great draft for the side of Pulowski. They're so slippery, they can't even be caught, the Cataclysm. That's how I was also actually surprised that they picked him last. Just to, when they already see, he already knows that there's going to be so many slippery champions. But even with the Jarvan pick, it was not enough. The team fight was not there, as they do not have enough damage to capitalize in these team fights.
I'm surprised. I thought they would have that damage, but when you're so far behind Akali with that damage and everything else, it's just very difficult to come back at that point.
Yeah, and man, that's why we see Akali always pick, man. So strong, such a strong assassin, and we'll be getting into the replays for the last match.
Well, we'll start off with the replay. We can see that this was almost the end of Akali. They do want to trade turrets, bottom and top. They do race for the turrets, but eventually Shinak do get the first blood tower, but not much difference in terms of goal at the same time, so not a big issue. This will start, and also this dragon fight, I thought it looked really good for the side of Shinak because they get the knockups, they get everything else, but look at Akali, she will jump in all around with Rakan helping out, and this is when the fight, I thought also, you're looking so well, and take a look at Miss Fortune here. She walks into 3 people and gets chunked. She was at full HP. Akali said, hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed to be here. And that's so much damage, half her HP gone. And they just had to back at that point. Exhaust was already burned. So she just goes to the back line with this nice ulti, hitting 2 of them. Lulu does escape, but you can see the flash coming in for Ari will get the kill, and Fiora will also live with like 5-10 HP.
Yeah, Akali just went there like, where are you going, man? Don't run away. And this is another fight at the Rip Herald. Great engage. Rakan just isolating the rest of the team. Him alone just isolated 4 people for the side of Sinak, and they could not do anything, and they had to give up the Rip Herald. And again, another fight for the Dragon. Look at that. It looked really good. Both GAs were popped. But yet to see the damage coming from Akali, so much damage just going into the backline. She did actually die here, but as we see later, Ari will clean up for this fight.
You have taking the broom and cleaning up, and this is when I thought Jarvan should have flashed to survive, but he tried. You know, I thought I had Lulu out there, I could survive, but he just doesn't have the HP to survive, and that will actually give the go-ahead for Kowalski to get the Baron, and this is when Fiora tried to make that play under the tower, but just surviving a little bit of HP with the second hit of the E, and ooh, that was really close.
Yeah, really clean play coming from Akali right there. So smart, and this is another one. She went a little bit too aggressive right there. Did get caught with the Cataclysm, and it looked like really good for the side of Sinak. They did get Rakan, they did get and they also did get Olaf. Look, Olaf G, it looks so good, but as you can see, the damage coming from Kaisa, coming from Ari, so much damage, just 2 against 4, they're already beating them right now, and it looks like Jarvan has to spend the stasis here and barely escape with a sliver of HP.
I mean, nice stasis, he does survive this, but the damage has already been done. You have a 3-man lead and you blew it because Ari and Kaisa just has that much damage, and of course this is the pickoff onto the Ari, but as we thought, but Rakan, your friend from overseas, will come and help you out in your time of need.
Yes, and Ari did get away with a sip of health there, and this was the last fight of the game. Hulowski had too much damage. They had the Baron buff, they had the goal lead, and it was too much for Sinak Cavalry to handle. Amazing play, man. Amazing plays.
That just ended the game because of the damage coming in from Kaisa, from Ari. So much damage. Whew. I'm surprised that they didn't get more damage. I'm surprised Akali did the most damage, because when that last fight you saw, only 2 of them were there dealing the damage. Olaf was dead, and they just killed 3 people outright.
Yeah, and it really goes to show the emphasis on getting the early game lead, on getting the early objectives, and Hulowski played it perfectly with the great macro plays. They did, as not only they did get the objective, they also split push the map, did not give any chance for the side of Cavalry to get any farm.
And that being said, we will go to a break. Don't go anywhere, because we will be back with our matches later. And of course, this is me signing out, of course. And you, are you going to sign out?
Yeah, since you're signing up, I'm going to sign out, but we'll see. We'll be back with a 10-minute break, and we'll see you soon.
Clock's ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older. So sober.
The enemy team has slain the dragon. Rampage. You are unstoppable. Victory.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on per-day study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will be involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Hey, I'm Noisy Boy, also known as Jay.
Standby in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game.
Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in eGG Network. Yes, eGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining eGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped eGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer, as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. victory.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on birthday study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skills. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will be involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Getting nothing, Joker.
And we are back with Warrior Challenger Odyssey. My name is Chef.
My name is Ghost.
And Warrior Challenger Odyssey is organized by IRL Asia, partnered with Homey, sponsored by Inch and co-sponsored by Pengcha Sunway and PayX. Ghost, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good today. So, it was an amazing tournament back there.
Yeah, and a great match coming from the side for the winning team, and they played super well with the Akali dealing so much damage, Ari also dealing so much damage. Everyone on the team was doing so much damage, and I also love that draft, man, with the Olaf pick. You rarely get to see it right there.
Yeah, that's correct. How it would be such a divine experience to see it.
Yeah, and right now we are in the semi-finals, which means now we are at the top 4 of the teams. So the next match will be, we haven't really found out who's the next match yet, but the next match, we're going to be streaming both of the semi-final games today, so we're going to get more matches to stream. I'm so excited, man.
I'm so excited as well, man. Doesn't look like it, but I'm so excited right now. It's semi-finals already.
Yeah, and what do you think about the tournament so far, man?
I think everything is amazing. I mean, the way that they fight, the way that they strategize, the structure, the team, everything was just immense.
Yeah, man, like as you see, all the teams are focusing on the objectives right here, and as we saw again, the Dragon is so important. The early team fights are so important. The early game is so important, and it's really hard to come back, especially when you're down in the early game.
I agree. I have to agree. It's a prominent key for you to win the game if you get the Dragon.
Yeah. And right now we are going to be seeing the brackets for the top 4 of the teams that have made it the tournament so far. And at the top, we do have the last winner of the game, Kulowski Esports. They did go through. Now they're top 4. They're going to be fighting up against JSG Esports. And right below, we have Sinak, WR Main. They will be going up against Affinity Esports.
Oh. As what I can confirm, this is gonna be one gamble of a team.
Yeah, and the next match we will be streaming will be Sinak WR Main. They will be going up against Affinity Esports. We did see Affinity Esports yesterday. They played super well, but they did end up falling at the grand finals. Really unfortunate, but they showed a really strong showing right there yesterday, man.
Let's hope that they can bring up their best game today.
Yeah, and again, let's talk about a little bit about the picks that we saw recently today. Like so far, as I said, I actually mentioned it before that we've been seeing the meta shifting like every day right now. Like again, 2 games in a row, we did see the Lulu. Yeah, and we see teams mostly banning out the tanky supports.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm guessing that's why they're picking Lulu right now.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and as we saw again, Akali is still so strong. Amazing. And I'm pretty sure you also know how strong Akali is. You did mention every time you meet Akali,
You're gonna die.
you're gonna die, man. Yeah.
If I may interject, the way that they just use Lulu, they knew that there's gonna be some assassins out there. They're just gonna make it. They're gonna make them polymorphs it, and then after that, they're gonna steal the kill again.
Yeah, it looks like that's why. Maybe that is why the teams are letting Akali through, because maybe they realize, hey, we have one champion that can actually deal with Akali, which is the Lulu. As you know, Lulu ability does what. And right now we are going to be going into the pick and bans, and as we see here, the head of Spider-Man will be giving us the information we need to know which teams ban what.
Let's check it out. And now we get our first pick from Sinak Wild Rift Main, Rom.
Wow, and as we see, they do have a peculiar ban. They do ban the Camille and the Zed. We rarely see the Zed ban, but on the side of Affinity, they do ban the Akali and the Orianna. Not really surprising there. Akali, as you saw the last game, man, you saw so much damage.
It was so overpowered, man. I mean, they make the right choice. If not, they may not have the chance to win this game.
Yeah, and again, also with the Orianna ban, we have not seen the Orianna today because both games we already saw she was banned, but she is so strong, man. The ulti with the shockwave, getting everyone in the center for great combos. Amazing champion. And again, we see also Aurelion Sol being picked on the side of Affinity Esports. You saw also, you love saying the Dragon.
Yeah, the dragon, man. Yeah, I mean the Dragon. This guy, and then we got what else on the other side of the team? We got Yasuo, man. Yasuo. Perfect.
Yeah, it looks like they almost picked the Yasuo. I bet you wanted to see the Yasuo there too, but it looks like they're not gonna pick the Yasuo. A little bit weird with the Yasuo pick, I must say, since wait, they actually might be considering the Yasuo right now.
Be.
And they
are considered, and now they took the Yasuo.
And on the other side of Affinity Esports, they do have the Lee Sin. We haven't really talked much about Lee Sin, but we've seen so many games that he was banned out, and we'll probably know why, because Lee Sin is such a strong character in the early stages of the game, getting the great engages with. He's able to tag someone and run at them as well.
Correct. He's the prominent hit and run champion these days. I gotta say, he's got a huge ability.
Yeah, and also we also see the Corgi, one of the favorites for the AD carries right now. And on the other side, fighting the Corgi, we will have the Ezreal. Ezreal, not really a very high priority pick these days. Doesn't seem too strong, but maybe they are comfortable. I'm surprised they didn't pick Kaisa, maybe a Xayah, as they seem to be more well equipped to deal with the Corgi right there.
But maybe we're mistaken on that. Maybe they're sure on this Ezreal because they know that they're gonna take the win with this Ezreal. Who knows?
Yeah, and looks like both teams draft a little bit different from the last games. I'm really glad to see that, man. I don't want to see the same champions every game. Right now we get to see a different breed, a different champions. No more Akalis, no more Zeds. And it looks like both teams right now, they are going to be emphasizing more of the team fights, more of the engages, and more of the tankiness.
That is correct. And that is correct. But there's no wrong in choosing Akali. But by then again, we're hoping to see a new, different dynamic in the game.
Yeah, and as we say that the game is gonna be starting right here. gonna be already a start of the fight, and Alistar will die to the Yasuo right there. Really, I think he's probably gonna get traded right here, and it looks like Corgi does get the Yasuo with the double kill as well. It looks like Affinity, eSports, and Sidna WR main, they are trading kills left and right. But one team has 3 kills, another team has 2 kills. It looks like Affinity do get the slight lead with the kills right there.
I can see that they are racing for the win, guys. They want that win. They don't care about the minions, they don't care about the towers, they just go off.
Yeah, man, like both teams playing so aggressive compared to the last game. The last game we did see no kills, maybe up to the dragon. And like right now, already before the minions even reach the lane, they do get a kill, and look at Yasuo, already so aggressive with the level lead right there, and Fiora has to play a little bit more defensive right here.
Yeah. But even though Yasuo is playing very aggressively, we can see that his health is decreasing dramatically. And right now we're seeing Vi is currently chasing her enemy and taking the kill for himself.
Yeah, and the dragon goes down with the nice Vi engage, and you saw the Ziggs with the blast back. If you didn't know, Ziggs has an ability that lets him jump forward, and again Vi being so aggressive, going onto the Lee Sin and getting another kill right there. Great plays coming up from Sinak WR main.
Spot on, money in the bag.
Yeah, so much money right now. As you can see, they're already up a little bit of gold, but at this stage of the game, this much of gold doesn't really amount to much, as it's still important to get the first dragon. And of course, with those little objectives like the Scuttle Crab right there, giving the vision. And looks like Brownie's super low right there. He actually might fall, and he does to the Alistar right there. And they're going to fight another fight in the barrier with a nice stun coming from the Aso. But Aso trying to save the Alistar right there, and Alistar is really, really low. And it looks like Corgi does fall, and Ezreal does fall right after, with Affinity getting the better of the trade right there.
That is one mighty encounter from both teams.
Yeah, and both teams looking really even, man. Trading kills back and forth. Affinity, first it looked like Affinity eSports got the lead, then Sidna WR main got the lead, but now again, Affinity eSports trying to get that lead back closer and closer, and now the game is still dead even.
Yes. And now we can see Yasuo is trying really hard, trying to damage Fiora.
Yeah, and it looks like Vi charging up the ability, waiting for the repose. Great timing from the Vi with the charge and the knockout to give Yasuo the kill. And again, you see the Alistar, the rest of the team actually going top, trying to chase the Vi. But it looks like Vi might get away, but no, Yasuo does get the ability in. No, I'm wrong again. And she goes back in onto the Aso. Great ulti coming from Ziggs, and going after the Alistar again. And it looks like Alistar trying to fight. Another great knockout from the Alistar, but he dies at the end of the day. And it looks like Yasuo will be getting away with a sliver of HP.
God damn it, Chef! That was an amazing thing!
Yeah, it looked really bad for the side of Sidna WR main at the end. Right as I was talking, Corgi does go down to the Ezreal, since Corgi was alone where the Alistar was top, trying to help out the top lane, and it looked really bad at the start. But Sidna WR main, man, they played that super well by being so slippery, and also tried to deny the blue buff right there. But Lee Sin already there, the jungle, and already going to get engaged by the Yasuo. Oh my god, man, this game is so action-packed, man.
It's surprisingly, I thought Michael Bay is playing the game.
Yeah, man, so many explosions, man. You might think it's actually a Michael Bay game.
Yeah.
But right now, as you see again, both teams playing so aggressive, especially on the side of Sidna WR main, man.
Yes.
Already with the 2k gold lead.
But we can see right now, that everybody is currently right now making a safe option.
Yeah.
Everybody is trying to get into their game again. We watch out on this.
Yeah, and again, as we you see that many fights, and the dragon has not even spawned yet. And amazing, and it looks like Sidna WR main are trying to make their way to the dragon. And it looks like Affinity eSports, they're so far away, they're not anywhere near the objectives, and Sidna WR main will get the head start on the dragon right here.
Yes, right, and the red team is losing points on this one because they happen to be not having enough team members there.
Yeah,
but then again,
it looks like Alistar was trying to get the steal right there, and it didn't look really good. But right now, the rest of the Sidna WR main, they are really, really low, man. And Corgi getting already a double kill, but you see the vibe so strong with the GA Fearless right there, and the lead for Sidna WR main was too much. They do get the dragon, they do win the fight at the end of the day, man.
that is another victory for our blue team. And now again, we see Lee Sin is going forth to the mid. What is he thinking?
Yeah, man, this game is so action-packed, man. We don't know what's gonna happen in this entire game, but it looks like Sidna WR main do get the initiative in every fight right here.
Yes, I can see that. It seems that what has happened right now has disoriented the red team Affinity Esports is currently right now trying to recollect themselves. You know, by our main is being consistent with their approaches. That is what I say a very definite thing that could lead to a victory. But we'll never know. We'll never know.
Yeah, but as we see before the last few games, right? The first dragon is so important, man.
Yes.
As we see so many teams they just win off getting the first dragon because it gives them so much gold, so much experience.
Yes.
And of course with the dragon buff, as we have the mountain drake, if you didn't know, gives a little bit more HP to be a little more durable right here, and looks like they are trying to engage on the Yasuo. Looks like it might be a kill since there is no way the Yasuo can get out of this, right? It's a 3-man. Yes, and Fiora does get the kill.
Chef, I thought I could have some hopes in Yasuo, but apparently not.
Yeah, Yasuo, even though very, very strong champion, super slippery, but you do rely on the minions to run away right there, and it looks like Affinity Esports will get the first turret, not the first turret in the game, but the first turret for their side, and they are trying to get back into the game.
Yes, yes. And we can see that now they're trying to yep, they get the Rift Herald now.
The Wild Rift Herald.
The
yeah.
Wild Rift Herald, or should I say Shelly?
Yes,
Shelly.
you just call her Shelly.
We just can't just call her.
According to NeonFaith, she is a female.
A female, apparently. Let's hope she can find a partner.
Yeah, Sinak WR main. Sinak WR main already having the gold lead, the objective lead, but Affinity Esports are not gonna let this game go without a fight, and they are gonna engage on the Ezreal right there with another kill on the Braum as well. Great fight coming from Affinity Esports.
Great fight. I gotta say that bull just go raging. Alistar just raging on them.
Yeah, man. As we also know, this year is the year of the Ox, so technically the year of Alistar, if you wanna say, man.
I think that's the reason why we gotta have more Ong on our side.
Yeah, man. We need the Ong, man. It looks like Affinity might need the Ong here since they are down 2 objectives already, and they're probably gonna try to maybe focus their next fight on the next dragon. But the gold lead right now is actually not so bad with just a 3k gold lead.
Yes.
Considering the situations right here, and it looks like Affinity still has a chance to get back into this game.
Yes. And that's what I see right now. The dragon suddenly, well, Aurelion Sol is taking his nap, apparently.
Yeah. He's just being a little ward in the brush.
I think so. Yeah. Maybe he's just a little bit disheveled with what's happening right now. But then again, they're pushing over there. Aurelion Sol is trying to push on the other side, and we can see each of them is trying to get back to their base, trying to get their momentum again.
And as we see Affinity Esports, they are playing it a bit safe compared to just now where we saw the very, very proactive engages at the mid side. And Sinan WR were punished for being a little bit too aggressive. They felt that their lead was a little high, but don't count out Affinity Esports, man. They do have the Corgi, as we saw. Corgi deals so much damage in these fights. And we also have to rely on the Aurelion Sol with the big stunts as well.
Correct. Well, what I say, they gotta get the big guns, and everybody seems to be flocking around the dragon right now. The red team is currently taking their lead, and then Sinak WR main is going inside and targeting the dragon, and Braum is kicking out the bucket. Woohoo!
Yeah, and the Sinak WR main, they are keeping away Affinity from the dragon pit, and they immediately get the dragon right here, and it looks like a fight is going to happen. Fiora already solo, getting engaged on, but nice stun on the side of Affinity Esports. They will get the GA from the Vibe, but no. It looks like Alistar will get the kill on the Yasuo, but Ziggs will trade it right back on the Alistar, and again, a nice snipe to kill the Fiora, but another great stun coming from the side of Aurelion Sol. At least look at that, but it was so low and it was not enough. Aurelion Sol does have to spend the Zonias, and great timing for the Ezreal ulti, the Comet Blast, so much damage right there, and look at Vice HP, man.
Oh my god, the golden skin fails again.
Yeah, man, that golden skin, you're not able to move even though you are invulnerable, so Affinity Esports will go down in that fight. It looked really good at the start. They did get some good trades right here. They get early pickoffs from the Yasuo, but Sinan WR played those fights really well, man.
Yes, that is correct. I would say that for a better escape option for Aurelion Sol, he should just take the Hextech Proto Belt instead. But then again, well, it's his choice. He believes that the golden skin will give him the victory. And right now we can see that they're trying to take over their jungle on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah, and as you said, talked about the Hextech Proto Belt, like early parts in the game, a lot of mages tend to go for that build, but they realize nowadays that Zhonya's just has that much utility. Even AD carries are going for the Zhonya just for that defensive ability right here. And it looks like Baron Nashor is already spawning, and Sinan WR mean they're not going to give this up right here. They're already having so much map control.
Yes, that is right. And if you can see, Chef, you can see that Sinak WR main is currently actually running like a team, you know, everybody's
And
like
already the engage right
the
there, man.
engagement. They're running away like they're not running away. They're engaging into together like a team, like a raging bull going inside. Except the other bull is on.
And another kill as you were talking about the bull right there,
the
man.
bull just died. I guess there's no Ong on their side anymore.
Yeah, no Ong, and they're also going to lose this another Ong as the Baron will go down. Great fight coming from Sinak WR. I mean, they do get 2 kills for free right here, and it looks like Lee Sin does steal the Baron right here, and oh my goodness, man, that could be the way that Affinity can get into this game. He will have to give up his life right there, but
oh my god,
I'm getting kind of worried for Sinak WR in here.
Oh my
we will
god.
see the first ever Western G style steal right here, as we were talking about many times on the streams these days. Western G, man.
Yeah, man. He just took away the Baron just like that. Oh my god.
And it looks like already, look at Fiora already got the kill on the Yasuo right there. And it looks like Affinity, they are not gonna give this game up without a fight, as they do get the Baron right now. And Baron, as you know, is really strong. It does boost up your damage, it boosts up the creeps damage as well.
Correct, man.
Great play coming from Affinity Esports. They're getting that steal, man.
Yeah. Affinity is tripping, man. They're tripping real hard.
Yeah, and as you say, man, Sinak, they were trying to rampas the game away from Affinity Esports, but Affinity Esports say, no, I rampas balik.
Correct. Just like Elizabeth Tan said in the song, Rampas.
Rampas, eh? Alright. It looks like Affinity Esports are getting a bit of their footing back into this game with the Baron buff, and looks like they're already trying to get initiative right there, and great engage coming from the Lee Sin, trying to pick off the Vi right there, but the rest of the team was not near enough to get the kill.
Yeah, it seems that Aurelion Sol is trying to get into the picture, but then back away in the last second.
Yeah, and Sinak WR, mean, they do have to be a little bit more worried now, since they have to fight against the Baron buff. As the Affinity Esports, they might be down a little bit of gold, but the Baron buff might propel that goal a little bit. That goal lead doesn't seem so bad, since they do have the extra damage coming from the Baron buff as well.
Correct, Chef, correct. And now we're waiting for the next dragon to spawn up, and it seems that the blue team has already locked in. The blue team currently is waiting for the right time to get the second dragon.
Yeah, as you say that, look at Yasuo, man, playing so aggressive, and right now, it looks like Sinak WR, mean, they are gonna go try to start their dragon right here. They do not want to give up this dragon. This dragon is so important.
Yep, that's correct. Okay, I'm mistaken. This was not their second dragon. This is their third dragon now. Woo!
Yeah, and dragons are so important, man. Even with the Baron buff, right now they don't even have the Baron buff anymore.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the dragon on Infinity Sport is not working anymore. They gotta go at somewhere else. Huh?
I'm guessing you're like showing what Affinity might be thinking right now, as they have to be a little bit more scared, as Sinak WR, mean, do have 3 dragons. The third dragon, especially being the Cloud Drake, will give them a little bit more speed. They're going to be able to outrun Affinity's engage right here.
That is right, that is right. They all gotta watch their moves. They all gotta watch her.
Yeah, and Sinak WR, mean, man, getting 3 of the dragons, as I said many times, dragon is so important.
Yep.
It gives a permanent buff compared to what a Baron might do. A Baron is only like for a few seconds, maybe not for a few seconds, but maybe a minute.
That is correct.
Right now, man, the Baron is spawning in 30 seconds as well.
Yep, that is correct. And now the red team is currently trying to take the lead back. But then again, Lee Sin is roaming away from the team while Corki and Alistair follows him.
Yeah, it's probably Lee Sin just wants to push out the waves a little bit, so there won't be so much pressure on the turret at the top side.
Yeah.
While they're trying to get this Baron, as split pushing is so annoying, man. You saw that first game where you were casting, the Zed just getting that split push. They don't want that to happen in this game for them right here.
That is correct. I think that's what they're trying to do, Chef. I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to mimic Zed. But then again, I don't know if they're gonna succeed.
Yeah, it looks like right now both teams are trying to fight Baron. I think, is Baron Shelly's mom? Can anyone confirm me?
I don't know if that's Shelly's mom or aunt, because it seems like there's a different thing between a snake and a bug.
Yeah, and right now it looks like both teams are afraid to start the dragon, since it looks like Affinity Esports are able to fight these team fights with the amount of CC they have.
Yeah.
And both teams playing a little bit safe, probably just trying to focus on the turrets right here. And yeah, as you see, as we see, Affinity Esports are going to be grouping up in the jungle.
All right. Yes. As we can see, they are flocking there. The bull is over there inside the bush, maybe grazing some grasses, while Braum is running towards Baron with Yasuo. I don't know what they're trying. They're dewarding right now. Okay, all right. Okay,
Yeah,
no
and
honey
this-
fruits taken.
And this D-Ward actually does a lot of things, man. It denies vision for Affinity Esports. They actually don't know whether the Baron is starting. They don't know whether they're doing Baron or they're not doing Baron. So it always has to be in their mind. And see now that we are, do have the upper hand in the initiative. They can play around what Affinity wants to do here.
True as well. And I have to confess, I gotta say, even though Affinity Esports is way short in kills, but they are holding a very strong defense right now. Holding a very
they're
strong
playing
defense.
really safe, man. Really
Yep,
safe. They're not trying to get picked off. They're playing really close together. They want to stick together, but look at that brush, man. There are 4 people. They're waiting for someone to walk by. It looks like Corgi might be the one going to get flanked right here by 5 people, but Yasuo does get spotted, and it looks like that ambush did fail at the end of the day.
Oh, the cam doesn't work. But then again, they're going to the inhib, and after that, they're striking the Nexus. And after that, the red team is trying to retaliate, but the blue team is trying so hard to damage the Nexus. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm
And it's
losing
really close,
words.
and they do get the game, man. See, not WRME, they didn't even have to get the Baron right there, and great, really proactive play coming from the side of Sina WRME, man. Affinity Esports, they did not have a chance
They
right there,
did
man.
not have the chance. Even though we were applauding them for the defense that they have done, it seems that Lady Luck is not smiling at all at them.
Yeah, man. Really well played coming from Sinak WRME. They played so well in the early game. They got all the objective. They did lose that single Baron where it was stolen by the Lee Sin, but it was not enough, man. These 3 dragons were way too much. They were up too much gold. They were up too much EXP.
Yeah.
And it looked like Sinak WRME, they played that super cleanly besides the Baron skill.
I agree, Chef. I gotta say, what a dramatic game. That was splendid. That was splendid. They all had teamwork, but on the other side of the blue team, they all just raced into the Nexus and finished them all.
Yeah, and let's race into the stats right here. We're gonna have the stats. We're gonna see who is the MVP of this match. And as we see, Vi, super strong, man. We saw the engages right there. Amazing plays. We saw maybe one play in the jungle where she almost got picked off, but she got the kills in return.
That is correct. And look, while Braum with an incredible assist, 17 assists it seems. Well, he has done a lot of job over there. And let's take a look at Affinity Esport. Affinity, what is happening?
Yeah, and as you see, Corgi being the SVP right there, Corgi is known to deal so much damage in these fights, but it was not enough, man. As we see, look at Zig's damage, man. 22k, not even close. There's not even close in Affinity Esports right there to match the damage coming from Ziggs, coming from Yasuo. Amazing, amazing plays.
Amazing. Even though Corki was known for his capabilities to get into damage, to give a very great damage output, but however in this game today, Ziggs takes the champ.
Yeah, and a really great showing for the side of Sinang WR main. Played super well, super clean right there. As I said, they got all the objectives except for that one Baron right there, but they did not let it get to them. They still played super clean. They still kept it really compact. They wanted to stick together. They did not want to get picked off, even though it seemed like they were getting picked off a little bit towards the end of the game.
Correct. I gotta say, yeah. Whew.
And right now, man, that game was super nice, man. Like, that's what we want to see in the top 4s, man. We want to see those kind of games, those kind of clean, really well-played games right here. And of course, it's not going to be the only top 4 that we're going to watch today. We're going to watch another semi-finals match right after this, as we're probably still waiting on the replay. Are the replays ready, production?
Let's take a look at the replays.
Alright, as we see this one, the first blood already before the minions even spawn. They're the trading kills back and forth, and we see 2 kills and now 3 kills on the side of Affinity Esports. They had a really strong start for the start of the game.
Whenever that I take a look at this, bro, it looks breathtaking. The kills, the scenery. Oh my lord, the way that it just goes inside and doesn't care even an inch of their own safety is what dramatically astonished me.
Yeah, and this one, another fight looked really good for the side of Affinity Esports. They do get the pick off on the buy and on the Braum, I mean, and it looked really good. But as you see, man, WR main playing they did get picked off right there, and I was actually mistaken. And this one, I was just talking about it right here. Vi does get the engage again, re-engage. He was so low on health, but baited the rest of Affinity Esports into this fight, and it looks so good for them.
Do you see? Do you see?
Oh my god, man, it looks super close. But right here, look at Lalista trying to get the Baron steal, but it was not enough. But we see another big stun coming from the side of Aurelian Sol there, but it was not enough, man. Affinity Esports, again, as I said, it looked so good, but as we're getting the 3-man ulti, dealt enough damage to clean up the side of Affinity Esports.
That is correct, Chef. The way it is, just finish them off, giving a clean hit. And now we have Yasuo over here trying to escape. But what's happening? He's dead. He's dead.
You're rooting for him to escape that fight, but yeah, this is one where I feel like Affinity did play this really well. They did get 2 pick-offs for free without having to lose anyone.
That is correct.
Yeah, and this is another dragon fight, as we can see. Oh my god, man. I didn't know what's happening this entire game, man.
Look at Corki. Corki is trying so hard, giving a damage output, and then a Vi going inside. Boom! Boom! Another boom! And then after that, Braum going inside again with his skill. And then after that, Lee Sin just skip. And then Andromeda Galaxy just bashing through them again and again and again. Boom! And the kill goes on. Wow, that's Aurelian's dead again.
Aurelian Sol with the golden skin had to die there. It looked really good at the start. Again, this is the very ballsy engage from the Alistar right here.
Yeah.
And he did get picked off with the Ziggs ball. Really smart snipe right there coming from Ziggs.
Correct. And get the Baron. Red team stole the Baron.
Yeah, and this is one of the turning points of the game that I thought that Affinity might come back from this, but
you're right, Chef. You're right.
But it was not enough, man, as we see right here.
And then there's another Andromeda Galaxy over there.
Yeah, and look at that. While we missed it, Fiora did pick off the Yasuo right there, and it looked really good for Affinity. They were almost trying to turn back this game, but it did not. As we know, the results of the game, it was not enough. As we see over here, Singnak WR main will be ending the game right here. They're not going to give any more chances to Affinity Esports. They do lose so many people right here, but it was not enough, man, for the Affinity Esports.
I can say with a lot of integrity that this is amazing. Amazing, Chef, amazing.
Yeah, man, really clean game from the side of Singnak WR main, man. How are you feeling right now, man? Are you excited for the next games that will be coming up soon?
I'm just saying that this is just the semi-final. This is just the semi-final. I don't know. Maybe in the finals, I will be dead because there's no oxygen anymore in me.
Yes, man. Especially if you are in the Andromeda Galaxy, man. There's probably not much oxygen there. But so as we know already, Singnak WR main will be making it to the grand finals. But stay tuned while we will get into the next match to find out who will be the next team to be facing off Singnak WR main in the grand finals.
You know you're older, so sober, alone. Look, you getting my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain. You causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder. You getting nothing, Joker.
Get down.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on per day study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends. Because everyone has different ideas. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will evolve. Want to know more? Join us at
Hey, I'm Noisy Boy, also known as Jay.
Tonight in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game.
Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in EGG Network. Yes, EGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining EGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped EGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I am in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments. Not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play. More exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. The enemy team has slain the dragon.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on birthday study options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skills. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends. Because everyone has a different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will involved. Want to know more? Join us at
ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older, so sober, alone. You getting my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain. You causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder. You getting nothing, Joker.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Warrior Challenger Odyssey. I am NeonFaith.
My name is Ghost.
And we will be casting the second semi-finals matches of the tournament. This tournament is organized by IRL Asia and is partnered with Homie, sponsored by Inch Theory, co-sponsored by Fengcha Hanwei and KX.
Yes.
Ghost, you were casting the last match. What do you think?
I was thinking that was a breathtaking experience. In summary, there's nothing, but I'm waiting for the next match. I'm waiting.
You're excited?
Yes.
I can tell from your face, you're so full of energy. You want to see the next match, and I'm also excited. I was watching that first match, and it was really so hype, and I imagine this game is going to be as hype or even more hype than the previous one.
Yes, that's what I agree on. I was like thinking that the way that they just raise on, the way that they just go on and claim the victory from themselves, that's what astonished me, man.
Definitely, I want to see more of that. And of course, we have the two teams that are left before we see who goes into the grand finals. We will see GSG, eSports, and Wolski. We will go straight into the pick and bans. And what do you do, Honest? Why don't you ask Spider-Man for his thoughts on this game?
Yeah. What's up, Spider-Man? Let us see what you got for us today for our pick and bans. We got for Pilowski, we'll be banning Oriana and Corky. And for JSG, it seems that they'll be banning the Dragon, Aurelian Sol, and our man, Gragas.
Yeah, I like those bans on Pilowski. I mean, it looks like a little bit forced that they had to ban the Oriana and Corky since they are so strong. But on JSG, they have a really good bans too, Aurelian Sol and Gragas. They'll be very strong.
I believe that the reason why they're doing this is because of the damage output that Corky can blast. That's the reason why.
Yeah, Corky always, every time, even he's losing like a lot, his damage is always up, somewhere up there.
Yes, I agree, bro. But for Aurelian Sol, for them, I have to admit, probably it's because of the stun. The big circumference of stun that he's able to give with his Galaxy. I think that's the reason why.
I agree. Like we've seen so many times where Aurelian Sol will come in from a different start of the match. He can be at top lane while the fight's happening at bottom. He comes in with the big comment and just stuns everyone, and everyone just can't deal with it.
But hey, let's take a look at the pick and bans. Let's take a look. Oh, I see that there's an unusual pick from H.E. Avery.
Ari, right? Are you talking about Ari? Well, I think it's pretty unusual. Who do you think is unusual for this life?
I think he's trying to take Draven. He's taking Draven right now. And that, for me, I think that's quite unusual for me because it's how hard it is to try to. But again,
Yeah, they just
I'm being disappointed.
they are just playing around. This is the second time that Avery did this. Last time we saw them on stream, they did put the Draven too, but they won't pick it. And let's talk about the general picks. Have you seen the pick and ban done already? We can see Akali and Ari. We talked about the combo. They did play earlier, and you see the damage output that with combined together will do so much.
Yes. I agree. But then again, if I take a look, it's quite a balanced structure of teams right here that I can say. Each of them have their own defenses and offenses. Yeah.
Twisted Fate, known for his roaming abilities with his ulti, and of course, you have Kai'Sa, so strong. We saw that played correctly. There will be Kai'Sa. And one thing I'm actually interested is that they pick Ezreal instead of someone like maybe Misfortune or someone like Zaya, because Corki was banned, so there won't be a Corki. So why do you think they pick Ezreal over someone else like maybe Misfortune?
I assume that the reason why is because of the kit, the skill kit that Ezreal has in order for him to escape or initiate fights. And also his ult has a very big damage output. That's the reason why. But who knows? He believes in his Ezreal. I thought he was going to take Draven.
I mean, we all hope for the Draven. Haven't seen the Draven in the tournament yet. But of course, we are gonna go and see what will happen in the match. I mean, we haven't started it yet. It's a little slow for, I think, taking a little long to load, but it's all right. Because even if they did pick the Draven, I think they already won the match in my eyes. Pick Draven, we have won the match already.
I see. So you're saying that there's a high chance that they're going to win, and then the match starts.
Yeah, we see on the blue team, we have Pulowski Esports, and also on the right, we see JSG Esports. I mean, the thing about Pulowski's comp is that they really want to focus on team fights more. And on the side of JSG, they want to split the map up with Fira, with Twisted Fate, with their Vi ultimate to split people up.
Yes. I gotta say, that Ari skin is damn beautiful.
I gotta agree, it is the sparkly one with the diamonds, so you can't deny that it is a nice skin.
Yes, it is a nice skin.
I think that's the KDA skin.
That is correct. That's the KDA skin. But it is?
I think so. It looks pretty good.
Yes.
We has that diamond tail, so I would assume it is the KDA skin, because I remember watching the music video that she has that diamond tails that she has.
Yeah, that's correct. And take a look, Braum and Ezreal. They're trying to head over them and trying to damage Kai'Sa with their amazing skills. Well, let's take a look. They're taking honey fruit over here.
Yeah, like Chef said, eat your vegetables, fruits and vegetables, very important for you. But I want to say, Braum and Ezreal seems like a very safe bottom lane where they can both jump to each other at any time they need.
That's correct. It seems that they have a very huge affinity between them that I believe that they're using it to win this game.
For sure. And also we see a fight happening at the side of Kowalski. They will go and get Goat away. He will flash away, smite onto the blue buff. Oh, she almost kills him. The blue buff punches him for the trouble. And Kowalski, they will get the Rift Scuttler at the bottom side.
And money in the bag for Rift Scuttler.
Oh!
And boom! And
oh, look at this. They're gonna get Sky Blue. He will die to the Braum. One more hit. Oh, he actually tried to give the kill and he has to flash.
Oh my god. Twisted Fate meets his demise right just over there.
Yeah, it was fated for him to die.
Fated for him to die. But yes, Lady Luck is not smiling at him. Cards are not playing for him anymore.
Yeah, and of course, with the Braum going to top, Ezreal has to play a little safe, but he's an Ezreal. He doesn't mind playing a little safe.
Oh, we can see Akali is actually very aggressive right now. But he's not going in.
Yeah, just tickling the Fiora a little bit, making sure that reminding her who has that big damage on the side of their kit.
Oh my god, it looks very ticklish over there.
Definitely very ticklish. And also, right now, even though with that big thing happening at the side there, JSD, they will lose out a lot of map pressure because they do lose both Rift Scuttlers and also gave that first blood away.
It seems that Fiora is trying to get, but no. He just cancelled the teleport. Is it a teleport? Is it back to the base? God knows.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, right now we can see that very early from Kowalski, they are putting the wards down, the warding around the dragon pit. So this just shows me that they really want to fight for the dragon right now.
Yeah. From the way of it, it seems that none of them is actually trying to get the dragon, but actually each of them is very careful in trying to make sure that the dragon is in their hands.
Yeah, definitely. And we did see a mini skirmish at the top side. Bite's actually looking for a gank onto the Kali. She has that ulti that will show her even if she's in the shroud. And we saw earlier that Ezreal was getting bullied, but now it's Ezreal that's pushing the wave in to the Kai'Sa.
That is correct. And now we're seeing that they're pushing again the lane, and the minions is there to have a defense. Wow, what a match! What a match!
And also we see, actually I think he hit the charm onto the Twisted Fate, and that could up quite a lot of damage. 9 seconds for the dragon, and topside always fighting these two people. They don't like to back down from either of them.
No, they won't backing down. But it looks like it's a very furious fight between them because none of them seems to die, with only Hilowski getting 1 kill for their side. So this is a very defensive match from what I can see.
Definitely, and also I want to see what happens when we have a team fight, because I said earlier that Hilowski, they want the team fight because they have that Ahri, they have the Akali to go to the backline, they have Braum to defend, and of course Olaf is just a menace all around. And I said JSG, they wanted the split team fights, but they will be forced into a team fight right now at the Dragon.
And Hilowski is currently trying to take the Dragon. And now JSG is not really doing anything. What are they doing? Are they actually bantu tetari over there? What is it? What are they doing there? Oh my god, Hilowski is going to get the kill. They use the smite. Woo!
Look at the Kai'Sa, he actually has to go in.
Oh my god, blue team finally gets the Dragon. Woo! It's JSG. Why are they bantu tetari over there?
I think they were very cautious because they wanted to see, maybe they were trying to bait out some skills from the side of Volsky, but of course they just don't bite. Oh my god, Olaf almost dies to the turret, but okay, survives with just a little bit of HP, will be fine. I mean, we saw them just waiting around the Dragon Pit. I think the reason was like, oh, we want to see if maybe Ahri would throw a charm and maybe when she missed they would go in. But of course, Hilowski, they didn't bite on the bait and they just continue just hitting the Dragon.
That is believable, bro. That is possibly the reason why they get that first Dragon. And now it seems that Twisted Fate is trying to use the red card to damage, but it doesn't seem that we see the scene over here.
Yeah, I mean, also Rift Herald is spawning. You guys, I heard you and Chef talking about me calling Rift Herald Shelly.
I think so, because isn't that the name?
Yes, it is the name. I mean, I appreciate that you guys listen to my casting, and I feel very, very touched. But also 8 seconds from the Rift Herald, and Jesse don't look interested in taking the Rift Herald because they are centering around the bottom lane right now.
I have to applaud Shelly's parents, because why? It's a beautiful name for a bug. I have to say that. And then they're trying to get Shelly over there. Okay, there's nobody. No one from the red team trying to get the Rift Herald. Nobody.
Yep.
Boom.
Shelly will only be paid attention to by Hilowski and will force the Fiora away. I think they're going to put the Rift Herald at top because they see, wait, they're all at bottom, fine, let's just put the Rift Herald, and yeah, they do.
Yes, that is correct. Your prediction is spot on, my man. And but even without the Rift Herald, we can see that they're actually pushing the Dragon lane. They're actually pushing and Akali is trying her best, trying to withdraw them from the base. Woohoo!
Yeah, and Ezreal out. Actually, I thought that was the enemy's out. Actually,
I thought
coming in. So now they're actually going to trade towers because Akali is dead. No one's going to defend, and I'm not sure what happens here. Maybe they get the charge on the Rift Herald onto the inhibitor tower. That will be worth it. But it looks like they are retreating, so they're just going to trade 2 towers for 2, and of course Ahri will still in the middle, and they're actually going to. Okay, so right now looking at the extended trade, Hilowski did win because they get another turret.
Yes. And from what I see over here, they're not trying to get kills. They're trying to clear objectives. They're trying to secure the inhibits. And after that, killing the Nexus. That's what I see. That's what I want. Both of them.
And that is called objective gaming, my friends. You aim for the objectives. Kills are not everything, as Hilowski is showing us right now. They can play around the map. And also the Rift Herald actually did charge onto the inhibitor turret at top. You can see that it's taken a little bit of hit on the tower HP. So that was, in the grand scheme of things, much better for Hilowski.
That is correct. And now we're just seeing everybody's just staying low in the brushes. Twisted Fate picking his cards, picking the red card again and again, and then he's doing his dash, and then after that making the first kill. Taking again the objective again. And then Sun is currently heading towards the enemies.
Actually, his name does sound really nice to say, you son. That's a really, really long name to say. Like, do you say you son or you son?
I have to say, you got to celebrate the long of it. You got to say, you son.
Alright, you son. They do actually Kulowski did lose that trade because they did lose 2 turrets at the top side just for 1 tier 2, but of course, they're still in the gold lead, about 3,000. So I wouldn't be so worried if I was Kulowski.
Yes. But the dragon is going to spawn after this, and we'll take a look. Olaf is actually trying to secure the dragon. All right.
Yeah, he will take the Raptors, and he looks pretty comfortable right now with the Guardian Angel too. And again, I would say every team fight will favor Kulowski just because of the team comp, and they do spot them out in the bush.
They sure do. But apparently everybody's there is flocking around and they're trying to make strategy. But again, they bancho tetari again over there, and then they're taking the dragon. Oh my lord. What is it? Are they actually making mojitos over there? What? You're trying to win, is it?
They are so far away from the dragon that right now they're not able to do anything. So they just let Kulowski again get another dragon. That will be the Cloud Dragon. So 2 dragons on the side of Kulowski, and JSG, they're just not responding to fights because I know that maybe their comp, they do favor that split, but you can't just give away objectives like that.
I don't know what they are thinking, my man. I don't know. Possibly some of them got a call from their mom telling them gotta go back home, and they're currently rushing things right now. So yeah, I gotta say, they're trying to give the win to Kulowski. And now Baron is currently trying to spawn right now, and we'll see who's going to get the better of it.
Yeah, Baron has spawned, and JSG, they do get the first wards into the pit, and I want to see, they have to fight for this objective. They can't just give it away again, because I know maybe they thought Kulowski had like much better wards in the area and stuff like that, but giving up objectives without a fight at all is looks pretty bad because they didn't get anything in return.
I have to agree.
Oh, Ezreal, you're gonna die there. Actually, he doesn't die. He flashes away and he's away at the fight. You can see Olaf unstoppable right now, and he hits the Kai'Sa with the ulti, and he's just gonna run at the hand. And just the he will survive once again, but the flash from Akali will get him. And of course, they're just gonna die to turrets. Alistar, you with the ult, you're so strong, but you're not gonna survive. And will they just push to end the game?
My God! My head is just in typhoon seeing all of these sceneries. And then after that, Ari is actually charming out, and then the GA is currently doing their luck. Everybody's trying to revive, but then again, the golden skin comes out. Woo-hoo! And then after that, Akali is trying to go, escape. And then Fiora is chasing them. What is it? Fiora is trying to chase who? You son is running away. Everybody is there and going to the Baron. No, don't take the Baron. Okay. Whew.
I don't think they can take the Baron. They're so low, and I thought Kulowski was just gonna end the game, but they say, okay, maybe there's a small percentage that we just die due to the low HPs that we have, so we're just gonna play it safe. We're gonna back off. We're gonna reset, and of course, I think now they're gonna do the Baron because they have all the items right now.
Yes, I can see that. They're quite confident, both of the teams right now. Even though, but I have to say, it's already like 11 minutes, and Kulowski is getting only 6 kills, and the other is getting 2 kills. I gotta say, this is a very defensive match, but it's one of the most exciting matches I've ever seen right now.
Completely agree. It's so fast-paced. I thought they were gonna end the game at 10 minutes, but catch the Alistar. He's gonna die right here. With the ulti, he's not gonna survive. Wait, he's so tanky. He's not dead yet. With one more attack, maybe, and then, of course they will get the killing spree on the Ari. They go Alistar, and now I hope they are gonna go for the Baron.
That bull is so tanky, so tanky. His body was made from steel, and everybody is going there, trying to get their Baron. Everybody is again and again. What is the red team is currently doing? But we can see over there, Fiora is actually pushing. I don't know what's happening right now. They're getting the Baron. Fiora is pushing. I have to say, this is a 50-50% chance for all the teams to win right now.
I mean, JSG, once again, because they lost to Alistar, they don't have that front line. Because you can see Vi, if she goes in, she will die immediately. So much damage on the side of Kulowski, and because of that, I think they just had to give the Baron, because Alistar gets caught and no engage, and that's it. Kulowski get the Baron, and because with Baron, you get empowered recalls. They can defend from the space from Fiora, so she once again gets nothing.
But the consequences, because of Fiora actually pushing down, they're actually slowing the progress of Kulowski trying to reclaim the victory. And now everybody's making their defense, everybody's making their offense. You son, what are you doing? Okay, and then the tower is actually getting the true. Woo! Now my English is rambling right now.
There is so much happening right now. I don't blame you. I don't even know what's happening. But of course, always we see Holowski, they do this. They ask the Olaf, hey, you do the dragon yourself. You can do it, right? He's like, yeah, I can do it, man. No problem. So he does do the dragon on his own. So you see Twister Fate actually all alone and mid lane, they won't do for him. And oh, I can't even speak English.
Oh.
Akali will be TPing to the top lane. They want to end this now. When you see a TP aggressively like that, they want to end the game.
Yes, they are ending the game. I can see the odds are more on Holowski. They're getting 3 dragons and they're getting a Baron buff. What to say? If JSG's gonna counter this back, I'm gonna say that's a miracle. That is a complete miracle made by JSG. But let's just take a look.
I mean, the gold difference doesn't look that bad. It's like 8,000 and we see more, but it's the Dragons and the team composition on the side. Of course, they're going into the fight right now. Going in from the side of Rob, he will hit all the stunts. But Akali, look at her, she's just going in. She will pop the GA, but everything else, look at her, he's still full HP. Now, they will try to kill him.
Golden skin, golden skin.
Skin will get it done. And that is all the team members of Jesse going down. And we have Holowski getting that game. Now we will see Holowski in the finals.
Holowski!
You're hype, my man. I mean, you guys were seeing the camera. He was going crazy over here. He was
getting crazy.
Oh, that was a match. That was really a match. So fast-paced coming in from the side Holowski. They didn't give any breathing space for JSG. Took one pick. All right, let's get the dragon. And for JSG, they didn't have an answer for the dragons because, like I said, their comp wasn't built for the team fights. They want to split the map, but because Holowski, they forced the team fights at Dragon and Baron, so difficult.
I have to say, JSG didn't seem like they were even trying. They're just seeing the dragon from very far away. It was as if they're trying to make some coffee. What is it that they're trying to do?
Yeah, I agree. It was very weird. But of course, we have stats coming up on the screen. We can see how it goes, and we will see the MVP will go to Yusan! The Ari with the MVP. Of course, Alistar did. I would say Alistar did deserve the SVP, even though you can say, oh, he did do damage, but how much damage did he take in the match with his ulti?
Yes, he was completely defensive. He was amazingly strong. But I gotta give the credits to Yusan, because he got no deaths at all. No deaths.
No deaths, 0 deaths. Of course, with the most money in the game, he's rolling in the dough. Of course, we can't I can't speak English. Ezreal wasn't really too involved in that game because he was just having fun clearing the waves. He was just in the otherwise split pushing. Because Akali, you can see with the damage too. You can't. I don't really see the damage coming from the side of JC. They were just not there in the fights because they would just split up most of the time, and they do get caught out at the major opportunities, like when Alistar got caught at the Baron, and of course they do lose the Baron subsequently. Who do you think, other than Yusan, was your MVP?
I think the best after that would be Olaf.
Olaf?
Because he was trying so hard trying to secure the dragons for his team. Even though he did not do much damage, but he certainly sees the dragon. He exceptionally sees to hunt this dragon. And look, they got their dragons, they got their buffs, and they win.
Definitely. I mean, you see Olaf, he was so engrossed in just objective, and they get the dragon, they get the Baron and everything. Of course, we will now see the replay of the matches. Let's go. The first replay we have is when I thought Prom was gonna not get the kill, but he flashes kills.
That's correct, that's correct.
First blood.
And now we see again, what are they doing? And after that, Holowski trying to get the dragon. But then again, everybody is so engrossed in the match. But then Holowski's get the dragon on their side. Woo!
Yeah, they were so late. JSG left it till so late to come in. Of course, they get the kill onto Akali at the bottom. That's how they get the towers. But like I said, the extended trade where they get the mid turret, everything will go in the favor. But this is another engage from JSG.
Oh,
yeah, I thought this was going good for JSG. But look how strong Olaf is, like you said.
Yes.
Just running in the back line, and of course TF will die eventually. Everyone just dies in the turret. I thought they would end the game here.
Yeah, but apparently not, because they're backing off and then they're trying to get their third dragon.
Yeah, I mean, look, okay, I don't know why, but they just didn't decide to end the game here, so they do get the J of Vi, and they just completely missed the skill shots to kill the Vi. He just survives.
And look, once used the golden skin, and then Fiora tries to chase away. Woo! And then the next.
This is when we thought Alistar was gonna die like 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
So why so
I
long?
thought that he's going to be like Curry already over there, but no, he decides to live.
Yeah, and this was when they just were so strong at this point, and they just forced a fight at the mid lane. They were just good. This is basically formality at this point. They were so strong. Brom hits that nice fissure at the back line, and Akali just goes in, pops the J. Doesn't matter. They're gonna get the damage. And look at Kaisa. She just jumps into the back line, kills. I mean the Ezreal. Sorry, jumps into the back line, kills the Kaisa, and game is just over at this point. They're just gonna take the Nexus. Ace coming from Pulowski, and this will be the game-winning play.
It was a spectacular fight. It was a spectacular fight. There was no other words that can define this match. No others.
Fantastic. I'm actually like, it was so fast paced because everything just okay. There was no like, just
it just keeps on stacking, stacks, bro. It just keeps on stacking, bro.
That was such an interesting match, and we will go to a 10-minute break. And when we come back, you guys know what's coming up: the grand finals. Who do you support? Type it in the chat. I want to see. When I come back, I will read your comments, and we will see who do you support.
Yes.
Bye guys, break time.
Is over. Before you know you're older. She getting my controller. No closure, I'm colder. She getting nothing, joker. Clock ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older. So sober, alone. She getting my controller. You crying.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on 35 options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skill. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends. Because everyone has different idea. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Hey, I'm Raji Boy, also known as Jay.
Damai in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go game.
Actually, sebenarnya saya minat dalam bidang e-sports sejak zaman CSGO. Korang mesti pernah dengar zaman CSGO kan? Yes, time tu kita orang main dengan kawan-kawan. So, much later, Mobile Legends pula yang keluar. Mobile Legends was way more fun. It's a short game, interesting, it's best played with friends, and it's a mobile game. Siapa tak nak main? Main je lah. Yes, so kita orang main Mobile Legends, we played in tournaments. Yes, we win some, we lose some, but that's the nature of the game. Who just wants to win? You need to lose to learn some. So after that, I thought to myself, how can I enhance my career in esports industry? So that's where I found an opening as a producer in EGG Network. Yes, EGG Network is a gaming channel in Astro, and that's where I started working to grow my career. And I was way more happier after joining EGG Network because I was the producer for this MPL MYSG first season. We initiated the season with Munton, and I was very happy to work on a game that I love playing myself. So, as you can see, when you love gaming, there's an opportunity for you to grow. There's a place for you to build yourself up, not just in a gaming career, but as a sideline as well. So, that's where I stopped EGG and I started working in IRL. Currently, I'm in IRL. IRL is a gaming company that brings out more out of me. Yes, we do organize more tournaments. I am the TriCaster producer here. I'm the head of the TriCaster producer as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to see you join our tournaments, not just in Mobile Legends, but in other games as well. We'll be coming out with more games for you to play, more exciting tournaments with exciting prize pools. Drop by to say hello if you all are joining us, you know. Can't wait.
Welcome to Wild Rift. First blood. The enemy team has slain the dragon.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew. I have more than 18 years in the education industry as a student counselor, giving advice to more than 2,000 students and parents on birthday party options. 5 advice for whoever wants to succeed. Learn as many types of skills as possible. Technical skill, vocational skill, art skill, soft skill, any type of skills. Learn self-branding. Learn how to market yourself. That's very important. Always be open-minded to new ideas. Meet new friends, because everyone has different ideas. Who knows, you might get some idea, right? Never stop learning, keep on learning, because people will involved. Want to know more? Join us at
Clock's ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older. She getting my controller. No closure, I'm colder. She getting nothing joker.
And we are back with Warrior Challenger Odyssey. My name is Chef.
And I am NeonFaith.
Yes, and he stumbled with his words a little bit, but Warrior Challenger Odyssey is organized by IRL Asia and partnered with Homie.
We are also sponsored by Inch Theory and co-sponsored by Fengcha Sunway and PayX.
Yeah, man, that was an amazing game last game, man. Kowalski eSports, they played super well. Again, we see the Akali, again, we see the Ari picks again. And how you feeling about that game, man?
Oh, I'm feeling good. That was a very quick pace match with Kowalski. I mean, they played so quick. But don't forget, we have the other side. We have Tinak, Wild Rift main.
Yeah, they also played it super well, man. Amazing plays. They played the objective super well in the last game that we casted as well. And also their picks. They're going with the very more conventional picks, but as we said, man, Kowalski eSports, they are playing with a more unconventional mid. As we said, they do play the Ari compared to other mid laners right now.
I agree. Ari looks, we thought that she wouldn't be that strong, but paired with Akali, paired with Ezreal, because also Kai'Sa, because they do deal magic damage with their skills, so that charm would benefit them too.
And don't forget, they also like to pick the Olaf, and I know you like Olaf so much, man. Olaf's such a good jungler right now. As we can see, he doesn't even need to be in the fights, he just needs to get the objective. He's able to solo the Dragon, he's able to solo the Baron. Such a strong character. Even if we haven't seen how Olaf is behind yet, but so far, he's looking really strong right now.
Really strong. That's why I keep telling teams, please pick Olaf, please pick Camille top. I want to see that. Of course, like we said, still Corki is still being picked, still being banned, Arena still being picked, still being banned, and Akali, we've seen more picks so far, so people are willing to play into the Akali.
Yeah, and I was talking before, as we've seen today, teams are picking Lulu, and I really feel like the teams are picking Lulu and letting Akali through because of the Lulu's ability that she's able to reveal Akali in her shroud.
Yeah, also Twisted Fate is also becoming a more prominent pick, as also like the same thing, you can reveal Akali in the shroud, so maybe that's why they are going for the TF, the Lulu, and giving up the Akali.
Yeah, but it looks like the Lulu and the TF hasn't really paid off so much, as both teams the teams that do pick TF and Lulu have lost their games today, but maybe today will change. Maybe this grand finals will change, man. We wouldn't know. Teams have to be so strong to make it to the grand finals of Warrior Challenger Odyssey, and right now I'm so excited for the next game, man. And if you did not know, the grand finals will be a best of 3, so each team needs to win 2 games in total. Even if they lose the first game, they can still win the next 2 games to take the championship.
Of course, best of 3 means you have to win 2, and losing the first game doesn't mean that you lose. And of course, we will go see the big bracket from the starter. We will see the 16 teams that did join the tournament. We will see what went down. Of course, you can see Kowalski all the way, the first game that we watched all the way at the top, and everything at the side there. We will see them also fighting Sinak and JSG. They did go on to fight Lowski and of course Sinak right now with the grand final match. We see them together.
Yeah, man, Sinak WR main, man, they're playing so strong. I'm interested to see how well they'll do for the grand finals. And right now, it's looking pretty even. I can't really tell which team will win, which team will lose, but I mean, we get people who are watching. You can put it in the chat. Who would you want to win in this tournament? Would you want Kowalski to win, or would you want Sinak while Rift main?
I mean, I really like Kowalski's logo. It looks like a shogun, you know, like a samurai shogun. It looks really, really cool. And that is, I think, one of the cooler logos I've seen for a team in a long time.
Yeah, and right now, as I said again, both teams looking really strong, really tight pace. Again, we see today the meta has changed so drastically compared to yesterday, compared to the days before. And what do you think that is, man?
Well, teams are adapting to the Akali. They just see the Akali. Yeah, you can do the damage, but I mean, of course, it hasn't worked so far. Because the strategy and the preparation behind that is making sense. Of course, sorry, I'm getting a cough because right now I'm getting the chills from the match that is gonna come pretty soon.
Yeah, and we will be getting into the pick phase right here, and of course, in Spider-Man's head, the great knowledge of Spider-Man will give me the bans for both teams.
Spider-Man is pretty smart, man. I don't know how he gets this, but okay.
Yeah, and on the side of Pulowski, I mean, I keep mispronouncing the name, like how you keep mispronouncing Finesse Phoenix, but they will be banning out the Orianna and the Ziggs, and on the side of Sinak while Rift main, they will be banning the Akali and the Ahri. It looks like a respect ban from the side of Sinak WR.
I mean, the two characters that Pulowski have been playing so much, Akali, Ahri, they have banned it out. So Lowski, they'll have tried to. They have to try to try something else. So
yeah, we're stumbling from words because I'm so excited for this match, man. Like, look at that already. The first pick Corki, of course, we already know how strong Corki is. We don't need to say it anymore. So much damage right there. But on the other side of Sinak WR, they do pick the Camille, the Braum. Braum's looking so good today. I'm not surprised for these picks at all, man.
Yep, Braum, Camille, strong combo, and we see Gragas, Yasuo. I talked about this a lot because I like that combo. Gragas with the body slam can enable Yasuo to have the ulti. Also, his ulti actually does knock everyone up too, so that's how he combos made that. And also, Alistar also with another knockout character, and just finishing everything up with a nice Fiora to handle the silence.
I don't mean to interrupt you, NeonFaith, but look at the pick, the last pick coming from Sinak WR. We see a Singe for the first time in this tournament. I'm so shocked that they actually picked this over any other top champion in this whole game right now. And I'm interested to see how this match will play out, man. Already for Grand Finals Game 1, an amazing, very different draft coming from the side of both teams. Are you in shock, man? Are you surprised?
I think it's a Singe mid.
It's a Singe mid, you think? What do you think that is, man?
We have Camille at top. We see Kai'Sa at bottom, and where's Singe gonna go? Jungle Vi already we have, so it's gonna be a Singe mid, most probably.
Wow, that's actually really, really crazy, man. But we wouldn't know until we get into the match. But let's talk a bit about the Singe. We've never really seen Singe being picked, even maybe in pubs you see once in a while, but man, what do you think about the strengths of Singe and what makes you think they want to pick Singe for this match?
I have nothing to say. Look at Singe, who picked Singe, and especially in the grand final, Singe. And of course, we are going into the game. We will see on the blue team, we will have Pulowski on that blue side, and Sinak while Rift main on the red team, and of course, Singe. Yeah,
I think you are right, man. It looks like it's gonna be a Singe mid. Crazy picks coming from the teams right here. And right now, we're not going to see an early first blood like some of the games he had today, and teams are looking to play a little bit slow. And right now I'm just going to get the first red buff, going to get each buff, but it looks like Camille's already low from getting the missed trades with the Fiora right there. And,
I'm really excited for the Singe. Look at him. I think this is a counter pick directly against Yasuo. That's why I picked it. But of course, Fiora will go early against the Camille because she has that advantage even with the vital procs. And I don't know what to say. I have no prep against Singe because I don't know how this will work against the Yasuo. But Sinak, they picked it really quickly. I think they have something in their arsenal to deal with the Yasuo with Singe.
Yeah, and Singe, if you guys didn't know, have his first ability will have the Toxic Spray. Going to be trailing behind him. As you can see, the purple Toxic Spray right there. So whoever's trying to chase him won't be able to chase him for free, as they will get damaged as well. But they did try. They did miss a little gank onto the Yasuo at mid. And right now they're just going to go through their normal laning phase. Just going to get some farm. Just put a little pressure on that mid lane right there.
I mean, it's still stunned again. It's still Singe. I mean, we're looking at maybe why it wouldn't be picked so much, and barrier does get popped from Singe. Look at how low Yasuo went. So maybe the barrier wasn't even needed from Singe, and he maybe would have won the fight. Of course, he did burn flash earlier for that gank. Doesn't get the gank, but my goodness. Woo.
And it looks like Fiora is dominating Camille right there on top. I'm not really surprised with that, because it feels like most of the games we watch this matchup, it looks like Fiora favors that matchup a little bit, especially in the early game. But look at Vi, man, trying to just show his face like, yo, I'm charging it up, you better not come near. But look at Gragas, man, already in the fight. He's standing in the bush, gonna go on the stage right there. And Team Holowski will get the first blood onto Singe.
No flash on the Singe means good night, my sweet scientist, and he will go down.
Yeah, really proactive plays coming from Holowski right there, knowing that the Singe did not have flash. Vi did try to pressure the Yasuo a little bit since the Yasuo was low, but it was not enough, man. It's a 3-on-1 on the Singe alone, the poor Singe. No barrier, no flash, free kill right there.
Misplay, I think, from the Vi, because she just burns her flash completely going in, then she has to burn the flash to run away. So maybe, I don't know, maybe she expected she could have killed someone. I'm not sure, maybe a misclick, but just a burnt flash on the Vi, and that will severely compromise her ganking ability.
Yeah, and right now, as you see, Holowski do have the slight goal lead due to that first blood, but I think right now in this stage, it doesn't really matter too much. It just matters more about the experience, and of course, they're gonna probably have a bigger fight during the Dragon fights, and that'll probably set the tone for the rest of the game.
Definitely look at just how much pressure right now Fiora is putting on the Camille, and actually they're going to go for a small little skirmish at the top lane. Vi is nearby, so if it gets a little too dicey, Camille can out and Vi can come in for that kill.
Yeah, and Fiora does have to play a little bit careful. Since you said the Vi is in the top side, she can't really just go in and try to get maybe a bigger trade or try to go all in to get the kills. But as we see, Gragas is hiding in the brush at the bottom, trying to get a pick up, waiting for Sinak WR to go near the creep. And we're ready with a great ulti from Gragas. And but bro, look at that, so tanky with the shields and flashes out safely right there.
I mean, that's still a flash burn, and of course I said the top fight will happen with the Camille out, and he does kill the Fiora. Solo kill. That's a solo kill for the Camille, and that's gonna activate Camille to have that strength in the lane.
Yeah, and as I said, the start looked really good for Fiora right there, but getting that kill, Camille will be able to snowball her lead a little bit more compared to the Fiora right now, man. And it looks like the fights right now just seem really even. Look at the goal, it's dead even right now.
Agree, and I'm just really surprised because the Singe right now isn't, I think why, I mean, I'm trying to piece together the puzzle in my head. Why was Singe picked? Why is it such a good pick? And I was thinking maybe the second skill, if you guys don't know, Singe has this ability called rooted, I mean not rooted, it's called, I can't remember guys.
Acid pool, I think?
Yeah, it's the pool where you can't flash, you can't dash. So he was thinking maybe if you put that on, yeah, so he can't dash around and he'll be susceptible to ganks. But
yeah,
really
Holowski is trying to get this dragon right here, and it looks like Sinak WR, they do, like as you see a lot of teams right now, they just push the mid lane, try to get to the dragon, try to be in position right now, and they are going to start the dragon, and there's probably going to be a fight happening really, really soon, man.
The dragon's already at 1/3 of HP, so Vi will come from the back. They don't see her, then she will not get the steal, but the fight will go on. Singe actually going in, but he has no damage. He doesn't have his items. Fiora will get a kill with onto the Vi, and that's just 2 kills and the dragon for the side of Holowski.
Yeah, man, look at Singe trying to knock the Yasuo back in the fight, but on the other side of the map, man, Kaisa does get a pick off on Fiora. That probably saves that fight a little bit, as they did lose the trade. But as I was in the middle of talking, Kaisa just got double kill solo against 2 people, man. Really well played from the side of Sinak WR, and they do have the goal lead right now, even with the dragon loss, as the dragon is the Ocean Drake. Can you please explain to me what the Ocean Drake actually does?
So the Ocean Drake, well, let me tell you what the Ocean Drake does. It gives you Omni-Bat, and talking about that, no time to talk about that. Yasuo will be done under his own turret, can't move with the, with the Singe. I'm not even familiar with Singe's kit, the name, because nobody picked Singe. Come on, I wasn't prepared for this. You guys have to give me a warning if you're gonna play Singe. Remember guys, if you're gonna play Singe, please spare me at the side of my page. Say, hey, we're gonna play Singe, study up on that. But of course, They get the kill onto Yasuo, and as I was saying, Ocean does give you the Omnivamp, so any damage that is dealt physical or magical will be returned like lifesteal basically.
Yeah, and as you were interrupted by a fight there, maybe we can call the Singe, we just call it the pool or the slow maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I remember what's it called now. It's a grounded effect. So you can't dash, you're slow, and you can't dash, can't flash. No movement ability is allowed.
Yeah, and really, it's like almost a mini stun right there, and they do get the rip her off for pretty much free. And look at that guy going in from behind like Superman, going on the Gragas right there, and they do get the engage, and Camille does get the kill onto the Gragas, I mean, but look at Hulowski, they do get the re-engage, they do get that stun, and it looks CWR are really low right here, but look at Siege, man, just running, and that's the problem with Siege. You can't chase the Siege, man. If you chase the Siege, you will lose a lot of HP, and it looks like CWR are winning the fight with the steal of HP, and the finish of the corgi for the ace, man. Great fight from CWR, getting the Rip Herald, getting the engage, Superman flying in like Vi. Oh my god, man, and they do get the tower as well.
I have no words because look at who survived, and now Gragas will die. The turret goes down. You can't be there, my friend. Fiora will try to clear the fight. He'll flashing, gets the Kai'Sa. Will be get slowed by the Camille. The Yasuo will have the dash. He will come in. Camille will sacrifice his life. Maybe not, but Alistair is there. You can't run away. Everyone's chasing the remainder. Camille will go down. I mean, he's not going to go down just yet. Running away. Braum does die to the Fiora. He will be slain at the side here, and Vi will try to side solace enter his tower, but shut down for the Corgi onto the Camille.
What a back and forth for these both teams, man. We don't even know what's happening, man. It looked like Gragas made a big misplay, but end of the day, it's the master baits, man. It's the master baits. And oh my god, man, great play from Hulowski right there.
Let me take a time to slow down because I want to analyze that fight. How did everyone on the side of Sinat not die? Nobody died, and they killed everyone. They had an ace on Hulowski. That was crazy because I thought for sure Hulowski had that fight packed and wrapped in the bag. But of course, Sinak, they have another thing in mind. They all survived with sub 100 HP, cleaning up the fight. And of course, they did get the turret, but Hulowski did come back. Fiora get the double kill, and also Camille getting shut down. So honestly, that was crazy happening for the side of them.
Oh my god, man. But I'm pretty sure CWR were playing a little bit too aggressively there. They saw like a free Gragas, and they were really low on HP, but they still tried to commit for that tier 2 turret right there. And Hulowski did punish them for their over-aggression, and they do get the kills back and forth. But CWR do have the gold lead right here. But on the other side, Hulowski do have the dragon lead. And as I said, I was talking about the dragon. The dragon is spawning right now, and CWR are trying to start it.
They will probably take it because Hulowski doesn't look like they want to fight for it, but Camille is in a little bit of danger. She will slow the Yasuo, so no fight right there will happen. And of course, the dragon will just go cleanly towards Sinak. And I think they're looking for a fight here because Sins will pull back someone. Of course, Yasuo will just try to stop it temporarily with the Camille out, with the Braum. They're going into the sideline. And of course, you see Kai'Sa flying in from the back, going to get the kill, but Braum already dies early to the Yasuo. But trade for the support. They're all going to flash. Camille will survive, but the smite coming in will kill her. And everyone's just running around. They're just so low HP. Kai'Sa will take the down with the red buff, killing off everyone else. Yasuo will run away. Kai'Sa, you're not long for this world. Corgi will get the kill, and there's going to be so much fight, so much death. 3 kills on the side of Hulowski, and Sinak will only get 2, and they will probably lose the turret too.
Oh my god, man, it looks so good for Sinak right there. They did get the great engage onto the Alistar, but I must say, man, the Gragas, if you didn't notice, had a great ultimate, knocking everyone into the side of Hulowski, getting the great engage, getting the great kills, and getting the picks as well. It sort of looked really dicey for the side of Hulowski, but they ended up getting the pick offs, and they ended up cleaning up the Kai'Sa at the end as well.
Still, goalie still belongs to Sinak, and if we have the chance before another fight breaks out, I want to see what items that Singe have built currently on his side, because what items Singe built could be very interesting. So if we can get the items coming up to see what items they have on the team, I want to see.
Yeah, and man, there is so much. The goalie, I feel like this game still is favoring Sinak while Rift, but because they do have the goalie, and they're both even on dragons, as we see already a trade coming with Fiora and Camille. These both are, not even Camille, I mean Fiora, I mean it was the Yasuo, both of them have swords. I can't really tell sometimes, but you know, As I was talking, man, CNWR are already fighting for this Baron right here. They're gonna be each down one man, both of them trying to make their way into the fight right here. And we see a nice engage from Gragas, knocking two people back, and they do get the kill on the side of Hulowski, but on the other side, Yasuo does fall to the three-man team right there, and looks like CNWR are trying to run away from their life, and they have to be careful. Hulowski has to be careful for slinging this Singe, but it's not enough, man. Singe will lose the GA, and no, that's not Singe, I mean, that was Vi, and Singe is trying to run away again, engaging in the fight, and it looks like Hulowski will take 5 kills in his entire fight and deny the Baron for the side of CNWR.
Nice ace coming from Hulowski this match. I mean, this game is going back and forth like ping pong, you know, all the time. And right now, I don't think they can defend this turret. They have to give it up for the side of Sinach. They have to reset. They still have the goal lead, but
the goal lead is no more, man. It's just a 2K goal lead. Not even 2K goal lead anymore.
But talking about that, we have another engage on the side that Sinach will get the kill onto the Gragas. They will also try to get the corner. One more hit, will get it. And Pharaoh now in a 1v1 against the thing. But look at the big boy, Alistair. But the TP coming in for the side of Sinach. They will come in with the Camille. He's going to look for the kills. He misses his dash in. He'll flash onto the Fiora. Actually cancels the ulti, but doesn't matter. He has that strength right now. Camille's so strong. Will get the thing and runs away. No problem so far.
Oh my god, man. You are right, man. It's really like playing a ping pong match, man. If you watch a ping pong the animation, I actually really like ping pong the animation.
Ping pong the animation?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
But like, you know, this game, man, so back and forth right now. Again, see another fight happening in the mid lane, but Alistair just knocking all the engages away, and Vi has to run for her life before she loses this lead, as right now the lead is just down to a mere 3K compared to a 6K lead as we saw just a few minutes, and Alistair was still chasing Vi, and Vi does lose the life at the end of this fight, man.
They don't have a jungler, so Dragon is pinged by Hulowski. They want the Dragon. And quickly, just before we go to another fight, bring up the items. I want to see the items on the side of the Singe. I want to see what they build. Of course, I'm hoping, of course, they have the Liandry's and the Deathman plate. Okay, let me explain a little bit. No time to explain. They're going in for another fight. Fiora will chase the Singe, and he's going to have that movement speed, so they can't chase him. But let's look at the fight at the back line. Alistair is solo, but he won't go in. Doesn't matter if I die. And of course, they are going to get saying Camille goes down, Kaiser goes down, everything goes wrong. Everything is going to the side of Hulowski, and they will now get the Baron for free.
Oh my god, man. I feel like Singe was a little bit out of position there. She was trying to juke it out, trying to play, they're trying to give the alley-oops to Fiora, but it was not enough, man. On the side of CNWR, they were trying to defend the Baron. It was not enough. They did lose it at the end of that fight, man.
I mean, I saw a TP coming in from the Singe a little late, I think, Singe. I don't think you really needed that teleport. And I mean, can I get finally a few seconds to go back? What about 2 minutes ago when you said ping pong animation?
I can't believe you're still talking about that, but yeah, ping pong animation has really great animation, and it's about ping pong.
What does that do with ping pong? Okay, you guys have to link me what the heck is ping pong animation. I want to see. Does anyone know what ping pong animation is?
Yeah.
Chef seems to know. I don't know.
Yeah, fans of anime will know what ping pong the animation is. If you are a true fan of anime, you will watch it. But as I'm saying, Hulowski right now, they are going to be starting on their second Baron for free. No contest coming from the side of CNWR. It looks like they're going to get the Baron for free, the Dragon for free again, as I said. And they're looking to push the side lanes and the mid lane. And looks like Fiora is trying to go and engage on the Camille, but no, it's just a little bit of harassment coming from each side.
Yeah, they're looking towards the bottom turret right now. I think Hulowski will try to fight at the inhibitor turret. They will give up the tier 2. Goal lead is about 2,000 in the favor of Hulowski, so I don't know. This game is still 50-50, but you're going to see the late game, but we're talking about that too late. We have a fight at the top lane, burns the GA, but Camille will run. Oh, actually Camille does burn away to the Ignite. Woohoo! That was a really hot, spicy burrito she must have ate.
Yeah, man, and I must know a lot about burritos, and I'm a chef, though. But also, Fiora does get the top tower. In addition to that fight, she gets 2 top towers actually, and it looks like Hulowski are trying to end the game right here. They are trying to commit. They might want to commit into this next fight. They want to get this inhib turret. They want to get the super minion to push the game, to end the game right here, as they know that CNWR are 1 man down.
You know, when you die in Wild Rift and you see 20 seconds, for us that feels like, oh, that's just 20 seconds. But to a player, every second it feels like a year running by. You see goal going away, you see you not able to do anything. You tell your team, guys, wait, I'm coming, I'm gonna come 20 seconds. But you know, that's so far away, 20 seconds. And only Camille is now just came back to the map.
Yeah, that's like at the start of the game, man, WR did have the goal lead, but look at it now, man. Hulowski now up, almost 7K goal lead right here. I had to do the mathematicians in my head, you know what I mean? But,
Mathematicians in the head. I get it.
and right now, both teams, Hulowski played really safe. They do get the inhib turret in the mid lane, so they're probably waiting for the next dragon to get the Elder Dragon buff, and it's looking really rough for the side of WR, man.
Really, really rough. Of course, the team comp will also, they did depend on the early game. They wanted the lead for Camille, they needed the lead for Kaisa, but when you give the lead away to a Fiora, you give the lead away to a Yasuo, to a Corki, it just seems really, really hard. Even if the match was even, they would scale much better to the late game because they have that Singe, which doesn't really scale that well in the late game.
Yeah, and already Baron already spawning in 30 seconds right here. Hulowski already grouping up in the top side, playing around top priority, but they might catch this Vi off guard with the Alistar going in, and great flash for the side of Vi. They are not able to take at least her GA off.
Burning a flash means that it's going to be much harder for her to steal the Baron away if she even tries that. And Singe will pull back the Fiora, and Fiora will try for a 2v1 right now. She looks pretty strong. I don't think they actually can kill her. They're going to proc the shield right now, and she's just going to fight. Okay, you want to fight, sure. And actually almost taking down the Singe, but Fiora will live with a little bit of HP. Grounded is the term right now, and I don't think she actually can kill with a little bit more HP. But Corki with the package comes in with the delivery. Very nice from FedEx all the way from the mid lane, and they come into the tower. They don't have anywhere to go. Alistar, look at the big cow. He will hit the knockup into the Yasuo out, and everyone's just compopulating. Everything is going to the side of Hulowski. They will all go into Zonias, but doesn't matter when you come out. It will be all over. Fiora gets ulti again, and right now Vi will also go down. That is 4 kills, and since he's trying his best, he is trying to stop the minions, but I don't think they really care about him right now. This is going to end the game. They're stopping him from even going to his own base, and that will be the first game going to Hulowski.
Oh my god, man. Great combos with the Alistar ulti, with the Yasuo ulti right there. As we know, that combo is amazing, man. What a back and forth game coming from the side of Hulowski, coming from the side of...
Sometimes I wish that we could get a break in between the grand finals because
that game was too intense, man. I'm losing my voice here.
Singe, look at Singe. It was so innovative in the sense where I thought the grounded status effect would affect Yasuo, but in the grand scheme of things, he didn't really do much. He did have a nuisance in the back line, but when you don't get your lead as a Singe, as a Kaisa, you're gonna just get shredded by the Corki, as we say. If you're even with a Corki late game, that is a big problem. Of course, we will go into stats right now. And I just want to see the damage coming in from, of course, the Fiora.
Yeah, the Fiora looking really scary. It looked like he was going to die right there, but it was probably because of the death dance, right? The death dance that got her that lifesteal, letting her live. Even she seemed like she was still on HP, but she lived in that 2v1 and she got that fight right there. But I'm really surprised that it was not actually Corgi being the MVP, as he has more kills, more, like a little bit more assists and a bit more gold.
I think Fiora deserves it because she put so much pressure into her face. Like, they allowed her to just deal all the damage, and she survived that 2v1. She said, absorbing so much pressure. Not many people call the top lane as the sponge because you absorb pressure, and of course, look at the damage. Basically, almost the same for Corki and Fiora.
Yeah, man, I can't believe I've never seen Fiora deal so much damage in this entire game, man. Maybe because the game went a little bit longer, went a little bit what, but oh my god, man, on the side, you see the Singe. The Singe actually dealt a pretty good amount of damage right there with 22k. I'm actually quite surprised.
Singe deals a lot of damage, but the thing is, his damage is done over time. It's slow and consistent damage because he did build the Liandry's that will deal max percentage HP. So of course, Alistar will feel the burn, Gragas will feel the burn, but there is no burst damage. So you can't take the Corki, you can't take the Yasuo, you can't take the Fiora down immediately. You needed that Camille, you needed that Kaisa to be really fed to deal that damage, and of course we don't see them getting that gold, and just because no gold, no damage.
Yeah, and as I said before, Team Sinaga, Warwick main, they did have a really good start at the beginning. They did get the second dragon, even though they missed the first dragon, they did get the second dragon to even it out with the gold lead. But oh my god, man, this game was too back and forth, man. As I said, as you say, it's a ping pong, but don't bring up the ping pong animation.
Yeah, ping pong animation, guys.
Ping pong animation.
Ping pong animations.
Oh my god, man. Like, we didn't even have a chance to even talk about the little things that happened in the game. As when we wanted to slow down, another fight happened. Slow down, another fight happened. And it's a total back and forth, back and forth.
We couldn't talk about the fights in real time because now we will go back in time and watch the replay of the matches, and now I can actually break down what happened in that fight. Of course, we will have that really early fight we had in the mid lane where it was looking so dicey for the side Sinak because they had to burn the flash on the Vi, and this was the solo kill that Camille gotten onto the Fiora. I think these things will look pretty even at the early game, and this was the first dragon that they fought, and I thought they had a good position, but the Braum flashing in, getting everything, but Kowalski got the dragon, and then they started to fight back with the Corki package, knocking around back, and of course, the Fiora doing work at the back line.
Yeah, this when Kowalski did start having a little bit of a lead since they do have the dragon lead, and they did win that fight, but as we see here, man, they do get the 3-man gang onto the Yasuo right here, and they do pick him off, trying to even up the scores right here, and as we see already, Sinak do have the goal lead, and right after we see the Superman by, man, going right into the Gragas and does pick him off right here, and the fight looks really strong at the start for Sinak right there, but we see Alistar in the back line going into 3 people, knocking out 2, getting the kill for Hulowski. They do engage, they do end up winning the fight, and Yasuo does lose his life to the Kaisa right here, and I couldn't even tell who really won this fight, man.
No, I mean, Sinak, look at them and surviving at minuscule HP. This is the fight I was talking about. How did Sinak survive? Nobody died on the side of Sinak. They got a clean 5-man ace. And of course, this is when Gragas stayed, tried to kill people, got killed instead. But here comes the cleanup crew with the prop, with the broom. They will get the flash, kill the Kaisa, and then here comes the big goose chase. They will chase for the Braum, they will chase for the Vi, they will chase for the Camille. Camille tries to save her team, but Alistar, the big man cow, will be there to stop him. And of course, we just see Fiora just slowly chasing everyone away, Braum dying, and of course, we can see Singe will also die off in the mid lane to Yasuo in about maybe I counted out 3 to 1. Of course, he does die. And this is the other fight on the side where they try to go onto the Alistar, which actually deals a lot of him. But like you said, the Gragas ulti hits everyone at the back, and they fly towards the team, and they just clean up the crew. Like I said, always cleaning up.
Oh my god, man. As we said, Sinak WR still look like they have the goal lead right here, but this is when things started turning, man. They do get the pick up on the Kaisa instead. The lead doesn't really matter at this point, and here we have the Baron fight. Sinak did try to start the Baron, but Kowalski does punish them with the great Gragas ulti, if I'm not wrong. Look at that, the Gragas engage, gets the ulti onto the Braum, does get the pick off, and another free kill onto the Kaisa right there. And in the backline, Yasuo does get picked off, but Sinak WR do have to run for their life as they're so low, man. Look at Camille, look at Singe, look at Vi, they're all solo, and Camille just trying to live with stable HP, and G8's pop on the side of Vi, and they do, I don't know whether they do get the kill over here, but look at that, and great engage from the Alistar, does get the pick off on the Vi, and also the whole team got ace, and Hulowski do get the ace right there.
I mean, Chef is really out of breath, but we can see another fight that goes down, and Sinak at this point, they were desperate for a fight. They asked the Fiora to, hey, let's fight the Kaisa. Of course, the Kaisa will go down here. He can't survive against the damage of Fiora and Alistar, and of course, Camille missing that thing will cost her the fight, because she gets the return kill onto Fiora, but the damage is already done. They get the Kaisa and they get out, so with that goal lead slowly simmering down, and I did ask for the items earlier in the match, and this is when another fight broke out immediately. Singe will run away from the Fiora, and he just can't do it. I mean, he has the movement speed, but look at the side of the fight. They're just losing everything at the side, and this is going to go in. Fiora has that kill, has already 2 kills, and they're just going to chase down the Singe, and he will be not long. Oh, actually he survives.
Yeah, he survived just barely right there, and as we already see, the goal lead was even, but as we see here, this is the stage of the game where Hulowski does already have a significant goal lead. They do get engaged, they do get the stun, and the 3-man ulti from Yasuo, they do win this fight to end the game right here. And as we see, everyone, they have to use the Zhonya's, they have to spend the GA, and it was not enough, man. Hulowski does win this game, and they do take this fight right here.
Yeah, I mean, just chasing the Singe away, not letting him into his own base, not allowing him to come back, and he just has to watch as his base crumbles. Of course, Alistar will knock him away, make sure, and of course, Corki will finish off the job. Oh no, he doesn't get it. But of course, they end the game really quickly, and that was your Game 1 highlights going to Hulowski.
Man, if that was our first game, man, I feel our second game is gonna be even more crazy, man. Sinak WR, they do have to make a bit of adjustment to adjust to the playstyle, but still out of breath. And I'm pretty sure you're still surprised of the Singe pick. Like the whole game, you just see so perplexed by why would they pick Singe in the situation. But I think, as you say, it's because maybe they do want to have the pool to deny the mobility of the Yasuo.
I thought that was my initial thoughts of why they would pick the Cinch, and of course it didn't really work out for the side, and just really sad because I wanted the Cinch to work out. Sinak pulled it out but couldn't get it to work, but of course maybe game 2 will be different. Maybe they go for a different draft or whatnot. So let's just wait. I think if I would decide Sinak, it's such a ping pong game, maybe we get a tennis match later after this ping pong match, and I would take a break if I was Sinak. I'm getting really tired because you were ahead by 6,000 goals, so you gotta relax. 6,000 goals, losing it, then being like 10k behind that 16,000 going to the other side. So losing 6,000 gold is a very big deal when you say, oh, you know, we're gonna lose that amount of gold. We have to relax, guys.
Yeah, man, like the whole game was just fighting back and forth, man. And let's talk a little bit about the draft that happened again. I feel like that draft was, again, I keep saying the draft keeps changing today, as you see the random Cinch at the end. But the side of fumbling with my words already, man.
Okay, I mean, Hulawski?
The side of Hulawski, I mean, yes. They do have a more synergizing draft.
Yeah, I mean,
synergistic draft, I mean.
Very good synergy, right?
Yeah, synergistic draft, very good synergy right there. They do have the knockout with the Alistar stun into the Yasuo ulti. They do have the Gragas into the Yasuo ulti as well. Oh my god, man. I feel like they do have the little bit of the edge with the draft, with the great synergy right there, but I felt like that game could have went to both teams.
Definitely, it was not easy for either team because you can see they both struggled in that match. But Hulawski with that mentality to come back, and I always say mentality because that is a big deal. When you stay positive and you look for proactive fights, that's where you get your opportunity to have that comeback. So of course, I always say mentality, that is the important thing.
Yeah, and even if you lose, man, especially now it's still a best of 3, so you do have another chance to bring this to a game 3. And of course, we want to see more games, man. We want to see a game 3. We want to see CNOWR do get into the 3rd game, but right now, we're going to be probably still waiting for the picking phase over here, and still excited. Still so excited.
Yeah, I mean, also we saw the combo that can be done with Alistar with the Yasuo. You see, how the ending fight was having the hitbutt pulverize combo into the Yasuo ulti. That was the big deal, and we will now be going into the pick and bans. I want to see what they do differently this time. Of course, instead of going for Spider-Man all the time, if you guys notice, someone is missing from our table.
Oh, who could that be?
Who could that be? Of course, where is he? Oh, there he is. Groot! And of course, I will ask Groot for his infinite wisdom of who they have banned. So, Groot, what do you... Oh, I mean, I guess since he's wood, right, he has paper in his head.
Oh, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Yeah, and let's get into the picks right here. And already we see an Akali first pick.
Yeah, Akali is still a very good first pick. And we're talking about bans. So now they did ban the Camille and Corki.
I'm surprised they actually banned out the Camille, even though they were the ones to pick the Camille the last game. And on the other side of Hulawski, they do ban the Orianna and the Ziggs again, man. Orianna and Ziggs, not really surprising. We saw Ziggs today doing really well, doing so much damage in his fight, being able to push towers with his passive.
Yeah, I mean, Ziggs, we thought that maybe he wasn't as strong as last time, but proven me and Chef Rock, and Ziggs has that big damage potential. And Hulawski again will most probably go with the Fiora that did so well last game, and of course, Gragas and Yasuo will also fit very well.
And on the side of CNOWR, they do end up picking the Olaf jungle. Quite surprising pick compared for the fact that Hulawski do play their own Olaf jungle right here, and they also go with the Braum to go into support. Braum's such a good pick, and it looks like they are hovering over the Pantheon. The Pantheon, if they do pick it, is probably going to be in top. NeonFaith here loves Pantheon right here, man.
I love Pantheon, and I love Olaf too, so that is really interesting. And not much difference from the side of Hulawski in their draft, just that if they pick the Alistar, the only difference is there is no Corki because Corki is banned by Sinam. So they will play pretty much the same as they did last time, where they want to have that team fight, they want to have that combo. Fiora will get the lead, and I think Fiora also still has the advantage against Pantheon because you can time your riposte against Pantheon stun because he has that jump where he has to leap towards you. So you can time your riposte properly and you can punish her, but maybe Akali goes top.
Yeah, and Hulowski do have a very similar draft as you said. They really favor the synergies in these team fights with the Alisa knockout, with the Gragas knockaway. They want to synergize with the Yasuo right here. I think one of the main differences is the last game we do have a bye, but in this case it's going to be a Gragas versus Olaf matchup. I'm interested to see how they will go. I mean, Olaf really strong at taking the objectives with his great sustain, with his great ability to deal a lot of damage to these objectives.
Yeah, I agree. And I want to see how they utilize the Olaf to focus on this objective, because in the last game, they really weren't focusing on their objectives. They were looking for fights, and you can see Vi with the Superman, as you said, going all the way in for fights. And I think they knew that since Vi follows all the way through, they're going to flash as far as possible to utilize, to separate Vi away from his team.
Yeah, and I'm really liking Sinan WR's draft today, man. I mean, this game, they look a little bit more solid. They want to have more fighting power with the Olaf. They want to have more fighting power with the Pantheon. As we know, Pantheon's ultimate will be able to let him go across the map with the knockup as well. We're going to be able to deal a lot of damage, and he also has a point-and-click stun.
I agree, and we are going into the game right now. This could be your potential last match of the day. We have on the left, the blue side, we have Sinak, Wild Rift main, and on the red team, we have one match already, one for Hulowski. They will be on match point. One more game will seal it for Hulowski, and they will be champions.
Yeah, if Hulowski does play like how they played it last game, they might be able to take it. But it looks like now WR, they are going to go for the invade to the red side, to the red buff right there. And it looks like Hulowski already figuring out their plans. But wait, they're going to re-engage into, they're going to punish this invade right here with a 3-man engage onto Brown and onto Olaf. And Olaf, they are trying to fight this, they are trying to get the Alisa, and look at that, man. Great re-engage coming from Panther. It looks like it became a 3v2 and then it became a 3v3. Now it's a 4v4, man. Crazy fight right now. And Hulowski does get the first blood and the second kill. They're gonna lose Yasuo for this fight though. But both teams looking really low. And nice knockout coming from Alistar, trying to save the Gragas and himself from this fight.
It was a 2-for-1 trade, and look, Kaisa, she ran all the way from bottom trying to help, but the fight didn't last that long, so she's not needed. But at the same time, Olaf does pick off, and Pantheon jumps in. Of course, will be a Pantheon heal coming in, and now everyone's fighting. Everyone is just fighting. They don't want to take a break. Of course, right now, everyone's solo. Kaisa is so strong at this point in the game, and I can't even speak English. Electrian Rain will not hit onto the Pantheon, will not kill him, so I with a little bit of HP, but no issue. Hulowski, they have that 2 extra kills on the side, and they will go home happy with their pockets lined with gold.
Yeah, and Kaisa going with that roam that does give Ezreal the space to farm, to push out the waves, to deny farm for Hulowski right here. But the lead is already building up, man. Hulowski already up 1k, and it's not even 2 minutes in. We're not even halfway for the Dragons to be spawned. Looking really good for the side of Hulowski right there, getting 3 kills. Even though it's just lose the Yasuo mid, but still a great lead.
Fantastic stuff from Hulowski. They know that, hey, they're at a red buff, let's beat them up, boys. And they go in with the big gang, you know, when you walk with your boys, with the big strut, that's how they went into the jungle, and they knew exactly what they wanted to do. Of course, they do lose 1 kill, but getting 3 kills in return, I would take that any time of the day.
Yeah, and all they had to mainly I feel like the one thing they do give up in that fight was the fact that Ezreal does get free farm, that denies some waves to the Kaisa. So the Kaisa probably doesn't really have that big of a lead compared to the Ezreal right here, due to the fact that she did lose a lot of farm, but the lead,
oh no!
Look at Akali right here dealing so much damage.
Oh! Woo! That riposte time perfectly will negate the ulti of Akali, and that we see another counter from Hulowski's top laner. I was just about to compliment how well he played that, but oh my goodness, how do you come up with this script? How does he do it all the time? And another engage at bottom lane, they thought he was alone. But I can't even talk about this. I'm just still so confused from the earlier fight at top lane. And of course, the stun Kaisa, one more hit. And again at mid lane, Pantheon will survive with just a sliver of HP, and bottom lane. Oh, everything is happening at the same time. These two teams will not give up the momentum that they have. I just don't know what to say. I'm confused. How are these teams having so much pressure and tempo across the map?
That shows how even both of these teams, man, they have to be this strong just to make it to the grand finals of Warrior Challenger Odyssey. But Hulowski still having a little bit less of a lead than they had just now. Just now was a little bit, maybe around 1.5k. Now it's going to be a little bit less than 1k right here. And Sinan WR did play this early game pretty well. She actually almost got the kill on the Vera, but really well timed riposte right there to deny Akali the ulti, letting her just dash through to the turret, taking the turret damage and die.
Yeah, I mean, Perry, repose, you are toast.
Very repost, you are toast. If you
Yep.
guys know the reference, please type in the comments.
Yeah. It is a wild, it is a Legend of Runeterra reference. I mean, a League of Legends Runeterra, and oh,
And Akali said, yo man, I did not like the fact that you killed me right there. And even Panthers tried to out just to secure that kill right there. And Akali was not happy for the fact that she lost the life there, but she took it back. And now the dragon is spawning, and Gragas does have the initiative. Probably gonna get this dragon for free, and it looks like CNWR are aware of that. They will be able to get this first turret right here.
now they will trade the dragon for the turret, and we always say that you can't get back the dragons if it's taken, but you also can't take back turret's first blood. So, and actually at the mid lane they actually get another kill onto the Ezreal. So now Yasuo!
Oh my god, that was, as the kids were saying, an int. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that,
Another well-timed repose coming from Fiora right there, negating the knockup from the start, and it looks like Alistar will still go down, even though it's really low, but Gragas also will fall, but the only one that will survive is Fiora due to the well-played repose.
I mean, that was really interesting coming from Russell. I assumed that he thought he was out of turret range, and when he was still in third range, he accepted his fate and got one auto attack off on the turret. And I think this is a really ambitious coming from Fiora. Will get stunned up by the Ezreal. We'll go back in for the Braum, but the heal. And Kaisa is here too. So Kaisa's like, hey, you can't just bully my friend right now. And of course, he still has an ulti. She will jump in, get the double kill. And again, they just keep fighting and fighting. They don't stop the pressure anytime. And wait, I didn't know you could hit by the turret with Alistar.
Wait, I didn't know that too. What the hell? It's basically a mini rip barrel.
Okay, Alistar hit Buddy turret. I sure that gonna hurt in the morning, but look at the fights. They keep fighting again. Are they gonna look for a dive onto the Pantheon? I don't think so. He is a Pantheon. He has that shield. Of course, they don't know where he is.
So I feel like these teams, man, they have something against us, man. They just want us to keep talking and talking because they know if we have fights, the casters have to cast a lot more.
Oh,
And the
no.
Alistar just walk through two people right there, having no care in their life, and does get the stun onto the Pantheon right here, and it does get engaged, but Gragas will fall at the end of the day, and it looks like Fiora will fall as well. Really low. Olaf does get dived by the Kaisa, and Fiora again looking so low, couldn't die. Does that fall at the end of the day against the Ezreal, but Kaisa does get a double kill. No, I was wrong. Fiora did get the triple kill for this fight, and Hulawski are out 3K.
Oh my goodness, I mean, they do lose 2, but at the same time they get 3. So, do the math, guys. 2 is better, no, 3 is better than that.
No, it's 2 is better than 1, but it's not really relevant to the goalie right here. And again, another engage coming from Pantheon. They can't stop fighting, man. Alistar, great combo with the Yasuo right here, and Gragas going in, man. They do slay the Braum here, and they do also slay the Pantheon, but Yasuo also will fall, and Olaf is trying to go in. Akali does get the double kill onto the Gragas. He's gonna fall to the Kaisa once again, and oh my god, man, another back and forth fight from both of these teams, man.
Both of them don't want to give any chance for any of them. Look how deep are they fighting, and Kulowski, once again, coming on top by the sliver of their hair. They almost got the kill, and Kaisa most importantly got the shutdown on the Akali. So how much gold is going to the pocket? Can we see a gold check, an item check? Oh, almost stole the parents.
No, but I guess Ezra did give a little leash for Kaisa right there, but that was really funny. Kaisa got the Rip Herald. I'm pretty sure Rip Herald might be like a relative to Alistar for the fact that Alistar can also tackle the turret. I didn't even know that, man.
And one more time, I can't stop talking because they are gonna have another fight at top lane, and Akali will disappear. Pantheon will come and deliver himself to his own death. He will see 2 people, 3 people, and he will fly all around the map. He goes down, and now, I mean, you have to back off if you're Olaf because Yasuo is here too. And Braum will, we're gonna help out, man. Nah, not really. I wanna run away. So they're not just gonna fight, they can't do anything.
Look at Fiora, man. The fight, his team is all the way at the top. Like, hey man, I think this tower beats 3, so I take this one. But then Ezra is like, nah man, I ain't giving you this tower for free. But Hulawski are still trying to push top with the Rip Herald. The Rip Herald is so healthy right here, and look like Akali is gonna engage on the Alistar, but look at Alistar, man, so tanky right here. Probably gonna get the stun. No, just flashes out.
I think he's happy with that, like, hey, you wanna fight me? Sure, buddy. I don't mind. But of course, they does leave Alistar's relative all alone to die under turret. Actually, wait, Shelly, did he get the turret? Oh no, that was Fiora, right?
Yeah, Fiora did get the turret right there. As I said, Fiora was pulling attention away from the top side, as Ezra did have to deal with the Fiora, or else the tower would have been taken for free, and they were going to get another tower at top as well, but Akali's engaged did sort of delay that push a little bit, but it doesn't matter now, man. The Infernal Drake, one of the strongest dragons in the game, does give a lot of bonus damage and will scale a lot more in the later fights.
Yeah, and of course, this looks like Olaf will come in, try to get the steal, but he will now forfeit his fight. He had to try to do it, he had to try to steal it. It does burn the flash and the ulti, and he goes down. And don't forget, 1 minute away from the Baron, so with no Olaf ulti for the fight, or maybe he ain't getting in time, but actually, if they look for a fight, Akali actually goes in, and I think this is the big mistake. He's stuck, and they're like, oh wait, where is Akali? And Kai'Sa just jumps into the backline, doesn't care. Braum will shield up, and they're all gonna fall back, and this is the thing, they don't have any more spells to fight, and Akali is being chased down. Look at them with the big, as I said, the big gang of boys are coming for you. They're walking, da-na-na-na-na, they're coming for you, and Akali will run away, but chased down from the Vera, flashing away into the Kai'Sa. You are not long, but a nice ulti gets away, but you're not running away. I'm chasing you, I'm dominating you, Akali, and this will go to Kai'Sa, and now Baron is up in 20 seconds.
Kai'Sa playing with my feelings, man. I thought she was gonna escape. I was rooting for her, man, but no, it was not enough, man. Kai'Sa does have the ability to chase people down with her abilities, and it looks like Baron will be spawning soon. Cena WR are at a very big disadvantage, a 10k gold lead for the side of Hulowski, and they're looking to get this Baron uncontested right here.
Uncontested, but I think Sina will have to contest it, because if they give up this Baron, it's going to be difficult. Olaf can run in, but when you run in as Olaf, when you turn on your ultimate, you will lose your additional armor and magic resist. So look at the amount of gold that Kai'Sa has. She already has 11,400. That's so much money in her back pocket.
Yeah, and Kai'Sa, as we know, one of the stronger AD carries in this game compared with another one being Corki, but there's no Corki in this game, man. You have to deal with the Kai'Sa, with her mobility, with her great burst damage, and even the rest of the team, man. Look at that. They're already going to start Baron right here, and it looks like Hulowski, I mean, the team Sina WR, they are not going to be in position to deal with this Baron take.
It's going to be going down so far, so maybe they were looking for a fight, but too late. Ezreal went back to reset at the wrong time, so when Ezreal went back, and now look at Alistar, he's in prime position with the knockup. 3 people at the side, then Braum will go down immediately. They're out, does activate, and Ezreal will also go down. Everyone going out at the side of Sinak WR, and they're going to go down. Akali will try to run away, and they're going to flash into her. Oh, nice Zonias, but this doesn't matter. They're going to take the game. 4 people on the side of Sinak are dead. 5 more, and Yasuo actually goes in, gets Akali. This will go to Hulowski. They will be your Challenger Odyssey champions for today.
Look at that, man. Hulowski is so happy. They're just flexing in front of the Nexus, man. Really clean game. They were not even below in the goal lead right here, and super well played coming from Hulowski. Sina WR does fall to Hulowski. Hulowski will win the War Rift Champion Odyssey for today.
I'm dancing because that match was incredible. I mean, you can hear me. I rarely lose my voice because I shout every day. But today, my voice has given up on me. This fight's relentless. I can't even drink water.
Yeah, man. This set has to be one of the most intense sets that we've watched so far in War Rift Champion Odyssey. So, oh my god, man. Again, it really seemed like each team did have an early game lead, but it was not enough, man. Team Hulowski, they did play really solid. They got all the objectives. Did they lose a Baron? Did they lose a single dragon? I don't think so, right? This game, they did get all the dragons. They get both of the Barons, and they did it in convincing fashion.
Very convincing fashion. We thought at the start it was going to be another ping pong tennis match happening, but they showed us that when you give them the lead, they do not squander it. And that showed when they just went snowball after snowball, and we will see the stats soon, hopefully. Yes, production? Yeah, stats? Do we see stats? Never mind, we don't see stats yet, but oh wait, now we do see stats. We eat the delicious stats to eat, you know. You can crumple it up, make a sandwich, and eat that stat sandwich.
And on the side of Hulowski, I can't even pronounce the name properly right now. I'm too excited, but the MVP will be the Kai'Sa, as I'm not even surprised, honestly. The Kai'Sa dealt so much damage that entire game. But honestly, one of my MVPs will be the Alistar as well. You just saw how he just ran in, got the engages, helped the team, set up the fights for the team. And as we see also, look at on the side of Sina WR, Olaf actually dealt the most damage in that game. I'm actually quite surprised, but it was not enough, man. On the side of Hulowski, they do have a more even fight, and they do end up taking the game with their gold lead.
Okay, this is why you always play Olaf, guys. I keep telling you, please buy Olaf, please play Olaf, please play Olaf. Look at the reason, look how much gold they were behind, and they're still in that whole thing, because look, Olaf has that life steal, has that unstoppable, that gives him more attack damage, even though it does sacrifice his armor, it does sacrifice his magic resist, that just deals more damage, so that's just crazy.
Yeah, and I said, and like Olaf might be unstoppable, but the rest of the team are not so unstoppable as they cannot deal with the Alistar knockout. They cannot deal with the combo with the Yasuo, with the Gragas right here. And as we see as well, Akali did deal a lot of damage in this game, but it was not enough as I said, it's more evenly spread on the side of Hulawski.
Hulawski. We might actually have to say that name a lot more because Hulawski, they have been playing so well, and I think they will be back in the future for more tournaments. I mean, all the way, we had Finesse Phoenix in this bracket and they didn't even make it to the semis. So that just shows how strong Hulawski is.
Yeah, and again, we do have a new champions for Warriors Champions Odyssey today.
Not Champions Odyssey, Challengers.
Challengers Odyssey, my bad, man. I'm just messing up my words again, as that game was too intense. I didn't really know what to say. Even the first game, NeonFaith was perplexed by the Singe pick. He was speechless for like 5 minutes. Even the Dragon fight, he was, why did they pick Singe?
Why did they pick Singe? Can you guys tell me, hey, Sinak, can you PM me on the side and tell me what was your reasoning behind Singe? Because I want to know, personally, as someone that analyzes the game a lot, I want to see how, why, or maybe was something that you learned earlier in the meta, you think that Singe was go well against the Yasuo. So yeah, I mean, of course, if you guys are wondering what we're laughing at, we can later come to our Instagram and see. Of course, we have the replay. And Chef, can you take away the first replay? I have no voice to talk.
Yeah, alright, man. As you see, this is the first fight where Hulawski did try to punish the aggressive invade for the side of CNWR, and they do end up getting the first blood onto the Olaf right here, and they do get another kill as well onto the Pantheon. But yeah, if I'm not wrong, Yasuo did lose his life right here. And as you can see, look at Kaisa, man. Look at Kaisa in the mini-net. She was walking all the way from bot to the top side, trying to get a pick off, and everyone was really low.
Yeah, definitely. And this is another fight at mid. It was a standard basically from the first fight. Everyone just goes in, and I thought Kaisa would have gotten the kill, but this is when I can't speak English. This is when the counter comes in for the Akali and gets it.
Oh. Right after that, we already have another fight, another engage going on bottom. Alistar being so aggressive right here, trying to get a pick off, trying to kill the Ezreal, but no one. But in the meantime, we see Yasuo trying to kill the Pantheon right there, but it was not enough as the Olaf did get the support. And it looked like this is the very... I was so confused by this as well. The Yasuo just as the Yankee Singh inted, you know what I mean? But look at the blockout. But with a great repulse from Fiora, letting her be able to run away from these fights. But the rest of the team were not so lucky as they both fall to the side of CNWR.
I can't commentate properly right now, but once we see the fight on Fiora, he will do fine. He will try to go back in, and of course Kaisa is here for the backup. He will land all the skill shots, all the damage, and Fiora doesn't even die, gets a double kill for Kaisa, and that will be also the mid turret. And we see, oh, we did see Alistar bash.
Yeah, just look at him, man. He's just walking in, man. I don't care, man. I'm going in, and they do go in. They do end up, but it looked really good, but they do end up losing one, but they end up getting the Olaf at the end of the day, and this was a really close trade. Look at Kaisa just diving into the backline, trying to kill the Ezreal right after this. Fiora did lose her life, but ended up going down. I mean, Ezreal ended up going down to the Fiora with probably the red buff.
Yeah, and this is when they try to engage onto the Yasuo, and look at this knockup from Yasuo is up into the headbutt pulverize, and that's just so much damage. Braum already goes down. Look at Pantheon, he's stuck on the side, slowed, and Yasuo will kill him off. Also, he won't run away, but at the same time, it's too late. Fiora is pretty strong at this point in the game, and they were just going, Kaisa, look at her. She's so strong, and I thought for sure he was going to get killed, but of course, it didn't matter, and now this is the part where Akali falls into spatters, and Pantheon ulties into his own depth, into the Alistar, into the Gragas, into everyone, and he delivers them sweet gold in the form of his death.
Yeah, and this is the second dragon in this game. Hulawski do not get that dragon stolen by the side of CNWR and do punish Olaf for trying to get that skill. And again, at least I thought that Akali was going to get away here, but look at that Kalista with the nice not Kalista, I mean Kaisa with the nice flash going in to get the kill on Akali.
Kaisa's not here. Kalista is not in the game yet. Maybe in the future, but Baron is taken on the side of Halowski, and this just was the beginning of the end. Look at this fight. They just go in. They don't care. Ezreal goes down to the Fiora. They just dive in. They don't even care. I mean, I don't even need to commentate because all they're doing is just pressing a button on the screen, and everyone just disappears. And actually, I don't know how Akali died because she was
Yasuo just waiting there, man. Look at that, getting the triple kill, and this was the last fight of the game. Yasuo did lose his life right there, but it was not enough, man. There's no one left to defend the base for Sina WR. They do end up losing this game to Halowski, and really well played from both sides, honestly, but Halowski did take the win.
I mean, Yasuo started the game with a death to the turret, and he ends the game with another death onto the turret, and that was amazing.
Man, I'm still lost for words, man. Like literally, I can't speak anymore, man. There's too many fights, too many engagements. Great play from both teams.
I have nothing to say anymore. I literally can't say anything. I'm running out of things to say. Production, hurry up. I have nothing to say already. My mouth is run dry. The cup runneth over. I mean, no, it's opposite. Wait. Cup empty.
Cup empty,
Cup empty.
Yeah.
Okay. No more teh tarik, no more Milo.
And speaking of no more, that was also the last game of tonight of Warren Challenger Odyssey. As we know, Halowski did take the first place, but please do be back tomorrow. We do have more matches every day for the side in IRL stages, Warren Challenger Odyssey. So we'll see you tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for watching, and we'll be signing off here.
Bye guys, bye.
Clock's ticking, time is over. Before you know you're older, so sober, alone. Look, you getting my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain. You causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder. You getting nothing, Joker.
Get down.
Time is over. Before you know you're older, so sober, alone. Look, you getting my cold shoulder. You crying like it's rain. You causing all the pain. No closure, I'm colder. You getting nothing, Joker.
Get down.
Before you know you're older.